From the crossroads of entertainment and culture to the stories that move the streets and shake the box office. This is Blues Nightly News, the world of movies, music, comics, and culture, the way it really is.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome one, welcome all. I see y'all in the chat already. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What is good? You know who I am, man. I am Bluminati, your host for this evening. You know what I'm saying? And I got a friend of mine. Got a friend of mine, Miss Tina, aka She Dreads. Man, how you doing, Tina?
Hey y'all, it's a good little Friday.
Yeah,
I'm feeling great.
She said I hit her up out of the blue. You
Just
know,
out of the blue, but
out of
it's
the
not
blue.
just you. It's what people do. Like, hey, are you free in 30 minutes? No. Like, I have a life. Just let me know a day ahead of time.
I mean, you could easily say no. I wouldn't have been offended. Hey, look, man, nah, me and I got plans, bro. What you trying to do? I got plans. I just figured, we always don't have the time,
Yeah.
right? And you was like Fridays, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah, Fridays are usually good.
let me see what she doing on this Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's a new intro. I got a new intro and a new outro. I need to turn it up. It's low. I didn't know it was that low because when I first premiered it, it was loud as hell. Now it's low. So I got to turn it up. I might have to go in there and turn it up, man. But yeah, today. Well, first off, how was your week, Tina?
I had a good week. Went by kind of fast, Good week. Interesting news as always in this movie world that we ingrace ourselves in. But yeah, it's been a good
Yeah,
week.
nice. It's been real. You're right about that. Interesting is the word. Interesting is the word. It seems like everything I say just keep coming true, but
That's true. That's true.
just saying. I'm just saying. But I had a pretty decent week too, man.
Yeah.
Like you said, they keep giving us these gems to work with, so we're gonna work with them. We're gonna work with them, man. Gonna work with them. So yeah, today, me and Tina on this hot Florida Friday, because man, it's humid out there, hot, humid. Talk about this article. Was this yesterday? Came out yesterday?
I feel like maybe Wednesday I saw it, but it could have been yesterday.
I think I saw it.
Maybe yesterday.
I want to say it was yesterday. I saw it. I know they talked about it this morning. I want to shout out to Chill. No, they talked about it last night. Today Friday, right?
Oh,
So
and
yeah, they
Planet
talked about it last
Fanatics.
night.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
homies
so
at
it
Planet
was
Fanatics.
Planet Fanatics. So it was last night. They
The
talked about it.
Pantheon.
Yeah, the Pantheon and all them guys over there. They talk about they run Thursdays. Woo, boy.
That's what they said. So they run Thursdays.
What?
Look, let them have. Hey, they
Yeah,
run it. Ain't nobody else. Hey, they said they got market share on Thursdays. That's what's up.
Y'all got it. I ain't gonna argue with them. Y'all got it on Thursdays. It's all you. It's all y'all, champ. All y'all. But yes, it's Disney's Boy Trouble. Studio seeks original IP to win back Gen Z men among Marvel, Lucasfilm struggles. Do you agree with? First off, before we get into it, do you even agree with that? That the studio is having troubles with Gen Z men. Can we even call Gen Z men yet? Are they men yet?
And that's why this whole article to me is just like
I think they got an issue with men. Period.
I don't think so because you're going. Their problem is your sons aren't wanting to go. You going. The old men is going. Y'all are going to support Marvel. It's your sons that are not going.
But that's why I say men. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I got him a little early. But if I reverse my son and my daughter, my son would be in his 20s if I would have had a son first. So I do think I think it's a male situation. I know they're saying this Gen Z situation. Yes, I'm going because I've been programmed since the 80s. G.I. Joe programmed me, Transformers programmed me. But that's the thing.
Right.
They don't know how to program people no more.
Right.
They programming sucks. They trash with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I agree with it. And I'm glad that now Variety is saying it, and it's allowed. Seems like it's allowed to say. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because whether you're looking at it from a positive or a negative standpoint, I hate to say it, the MCU was and is a thing. I know it's a cringy term, but it is a thing.
I don't think this is a Marvel specific problem. This sounds like a Disney problem.
It's not. No, it's a Disney problem. I'm just saying the only reason why I'm focusing and I use the MCU because I could go MCU and then I could go the Force is female. Like I can do
Right.
both. You know what I'm saying? We can do. But I was just using them because that term is the one that floated around more so than the Force is female. Because I just think Marvel became a bigger brand than Lucasfilm than Star
Right.
Wars. But yeah, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna go through a couple of questions. Why did they alienate men? I'm gonna just say. I'm gonna just come out and say it off the gate. Why did they alienate men? Before I even get into this article, let me ask you that. Why? Because how I look at it, when Disney bought Marvel, and let me preface it like this: when Disney bought Marvel and Lucasfilm, all those years ago, I looked at it like, okay, Disney is I don't want to call it a female brand, but their biggest properties was the Disney princess. It's
Right.
a girl brand, right?
Yeah.
So to me, it was Disney saying, all right, we got to get the dudes,
Yeah.
right? I got the two biggest testosterone brands that's going on right now. I got Star Wars and I got Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Then they quote unquote do what I call, or what a lot of people say, they Disney-fy. Why would they do that? Why? That would, to me, that's the same thing as if I buy Barbie and then I make it like try to turn into a male. Why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why?
This is my only pushback, and this is why this is kind of like clickbaity, because once you get into the article, this is my opinion. I think Marvel feels like we got millennial men. We have the older men. I think Marvel feels like they gonna come. I think their problem is when you get 50 and 60 and start having heart attacks, because you know these businesses, they're looking 10 years forward. They're trying to figure out why your kids aren't coming along. I don't think they have a problem with older men, because when I go watch Marvel movies, it's men there.
No,
now I'm not gonna say that there hasn't been like a change and there's been more women brought into like Marvel and Star Wars. I can agree with that, but I think this problem is more so focused on Disney as a brand. Like I think they good with the men with Marvel and Star Wars, and they did MCU it kinda, but we got to figure out, did they really? Because y'all say ain't nobody watching streaming, and that's where the MCU stuff came from. So is it MCU or not?
Yes and no. Nobody is watching streaming.
so if ain't nobody watching the MCU, like,
but they look at the number. The thing is, and I what was last week? I did the whole thing between streaming and terrestrial TV, cable, whatever you want to call it. They're putting so much money in the streaming, it makes it look it's inflating the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, everybody has it on their phone. Everybody don't have cable in their households, but people still watch cable at a high, enormous clip. Because, like you said, us millennial or zillennial or Gen Z men and women, we remember the analog days, or we remember, coming into the digital age. So we still got this. Just I know some people paying for cable right now forgot they even got a cable bill. They just pay it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So people still watch regular TV, cable. I don't know why they invested so much in the streaming. That's another conversation for another time. I think prematurely they did it. You know what I'm saying? I think now is the prime time to start investing. I think 2025, 2030, that's when you start, okay, streaming is a real thing. I think they went a little too early. We got them in the house, y'all.
Yeah. They jumped. They was ready to go.
Yeah. Not forgetting that they're going to be leaving the house soon too, But I think you are right. How do you get the Gen Z?
Because let me give you a quick example. I went and watched Superman. Like, it was just like a Saturday at like 5:00, right? And as I'm walking out of the theater, there's an older gentleman. He had to be 65. I'm talking about he is in love with this Superman movie, and he has to be his grandchild because the kid looked maybe 10, 11, 12, 13. And he's like, yo, how did you like it? Did you like it? Like, he is so happy. And I'm like, oh my God, you could tell this man really like grew up on Superman. And the kid was like, it was all right. I thought it was kind of stupid. So it's like, that's the demographic that they're having problems with.
Wow.
He was like, what? And I'm like, but the kid he was just like, I mean, I thought it was kind of stupid and goofy. And I'm like, dang, this man has grown up on Superman all his life, and he's finally seeing different iterations of it. He's excited, and the kid's just like, thought it was kind of stupid. He ain't going back. And guess what? He ain't taking his kids back when he becomes an adult. So that is the generation that they're having issues with. To me, that's what I see. And that's what this article actually says when you read it. Right. I don't think they got a problem with Marvel. It's just, I mean, there is a problem, but it's not that big of a deal. When Doomsday comes out, men are gonna be there. They're gonna be there.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, men are gonna be there because it's a male property. Yes, men are gonna be there, but it's like it's still diminishing returns. It ain't as many men as it was in 09, right. 10, 11, 12, 13, leading up to Endgame. It's not that the drop off, I think, is a significant one because now we're getting into different like you said, now it's
generations. I think it is a problem with the MCU, but I also think when you get to that younger generation, they're not even tuned into this. They playing Fortnite.
True.
They not going outside.
So now I'm also knocking off my millennial viewers.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you can't do a show like She-Hulk and then make fun of me. No matter whether I'm an incel or whether I'm not an incel. I think most, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, hold on, man. I'm the one buying the shit that you make and you making fun of me. I pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of men, like I said, whether they was the incel bro dudes that they tried to, like, why would you I just I still to this day don't understand why She-Hulk was made in that way.
Right.
It's like I'm gonna go with G.I. Joe. Let me make fun of my G.I. Joe viewers. All dudes watch all men, whether it was an incel or whether it was the men who got ass for days. Watch G.I. Joe. Let me make. It's like, why would I make fun? Imagine, because there are some female-led properties that are male-centric, and I think Disney misses. They don't have a view of, hey, you can make a female popular for the male gaze. And when I say the male gaze, I don't mean like objectifying or making her, you know what I'm saying? Like Ripley from Alien is fucking that. You see what I'm saying? Lara Croft from Tomb Raider is that.
Yeah.
Samus from Metroid is that. Like, it's powerful women out here that men will be like, damn, she kick ass. I'm down. Storm is that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's when you take away from what makes them dope, that hero's journey. Because at the end of the day, men just like seeing shit blow up. They like a dope little story. They like a little fight scene. Yeah. Maybe some TNA every now and then. TNA ain't got to go far, with a child or a kid. You know what I'm saying? Once they come in, preteen and add, puberty and hit puberty. Yeah, we want to see a little TNA, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. It don't got to be. But we also know that little tiny woman can't beat that 300-pound man in a fist fight. We know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't just Mary Sue your way out of these situations. You can't do that.
Yeah.
I know you can get away. I hate to say it. You can get away with it with women.
Yeah.
With the women thought process, with the, because the way Disney programmed women is, happily ever after.
Happily ever after.
And men, it don't work like that for men. We're not thinking happily ever after. We know it's gonna be some shit we gotta go through, and we might not get the prize.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand why you would take a Marvel and a Star Wars and say, hey, let's happily ever after this shit. You can't. You just can't do that. Let's get to this article, because it's just weird. I just don't know where their minds be in them C-suites, man. I just don't know. So it starts out, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty aren't the only ones looking for a prince. Leadership at Walt Disney Studios has been pressing Hollywood creators in recent months. Multiple sources tell Variety for movies that will bring young men back to the brand in a meaningful way. Young men is defined here by sources as ages 13 to 28, aka Gen Z. I want to stop right there because we already established Disney never had never had the men. If you just take Disney as a totality, they never. Yes, I watched Disney, I did, but it wasn't like my go-to. If it was if Transformers was on and Little Mermaid was on, I'm gonna go see if Optimus Prime came back this episode. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm gonna go check out.
Yeah.
So Get Back is a weird thing as far as overall Disney. That's why I'm looking at it from a Marvel.
But I think you also got to look at their whole, like what they have. This is probably like don't they have like New Line Cinema? Like they probably are thinking.
That's what I'm saying. Once they bought everything, I don't think they had it early. They had Miramax.
But listen, they're probably looking at statistics from when, and let's just say hypothetically, New Line Cinema or Fox is one of, I can't remember all of them. They probably said, okay, back then we had the 13 to 18-year-olds watching New Line Cinema. Why are they not? Why are the new 13, 18-year-olds are not doing it? So I think they're looking at it as a whole, because if I'm a business like Disney, I don't want to rely on Marvel and Star Wars just for my male brand. I want to use my whole everything that I have. I want everybody.
And I agree, but even if we go back, because I want to look, I'm gonna look up all the subsidiaries that
see what they got. Because look, they probably hurting on ESPN too. They probably, these young boys ain't watching ESPN and Skip and all them. Mm-hmm. They probably just are down across the board everywhere with young men. Your son ain't coming in like, Dad, did you see Sports Center? No. If you have a son, I'm just saying hypothetically, you know what I'm saying? It's just different. We grew up where we watching TRL in the morning or Sports Center before we get ready to go to school. These kids ain't growing up like that.
True. So I have to meet you where you are, right? We were met at TV was in we was raised. That was my babysitter, right? Yeah. Most of us as coming from, I know the generation I'm from. I don't know how old you are, Tina. I don't want to ask a woman her age, but I'm an 80s baby. You know what I'm saying?
We here together.
the tube raised me. It was the TV and the microwave. That's what raised me. You know what I'm saying? So they met me where I was at. They knew when I came home from school, I had a block of cartoons to watch to do my homework, right? Rap City, TRL, 106 and Park. That was like the ritual. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If we're looking into what they're saying, oh, how can we get this Gen X back? Well, you got to meet them where they at.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry. Yeah, Gen X. We got to meet them where they're at. So where are they? They're on their phones, right? But what are you doing to get them to watch this streaming network? I talked about it last night. You're not making anything an event. When we watch TV, it was events.
Right.
TGI Friday or Thursdays, whichever one you want to choose or pick, that block of television was an event. And they advertised it the whole week. You don't want to miss Full House this week. The week where Urkel slaps, you know, like, damn, Urkel finna slap somebody. Let me watch it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, what are you doing to get them to watch Miss Marvel? What are you doing to get them to watch Skeleton Crew or what? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I go to Disney Plus. Do you know what you got to navigate with Disney Plus?
Yeah.
It's a lot to get through just to find what you got to watch.
Yeah, it's a lot.
They just, to me, these executives, these suits have lost sight because there's so much money being it's just a lot of money. Lots of money. Right? And one day you got to say, hey, man, this year we can't worry about money because next year it won't be a Disney. You know what I mean? When is somebody going to get up on and say, hey, look, man, I don't think we're going in the next 10 years the way it's going. we need an audience in order,
because that's what they're worried about. They're not worried about right now. They looking 10 years ahead when me and you are knocking on 50, 60, 70, 80 heart attack range and we finna tap out. What have we set the groundwork for our kids and grandkids? They not tuned into this stuff. So they're looking at, man, we finna have some problems in about 10, 20 years because these kids are not bought in. Like we have been bought in since like you said, the 80s on
Mhm.
Spider-Man and Power Rangers. And so when there's a Power Ranger cartoon, now that we 30, 40, hell yeah, we want to go see the Power Ranger movie. I'm finna go watch Mortal Kombat. It's probably not gonna be good, but I'm going because I'm invested.
But that's what you want. Like, the only reason why nostalgia bait is working is because, like you said, man, it probably ain't gonna be good, but I'm gonna go see if it's good or not. You're not gonna be able to get that with Gen X because you're not giving them any memories to have at a young age to when, like you said, once they get in their 30s and 40s, you ain't gonna be able to replicate what's going on right now in 2025. You're not gonna be able to do that because
you can't give it to them because they don't want it. You can't give somebody something that they don't want.
I'm not even gonna say they don't want it because, okay, let's look at the stuff from their era that blew up. Minecraft blew up.
That's a video game though, right?
I know, you gotta meet. So let's keep reading this article because it talked about them looking for more new IP, right?
Right.
So it says, first, every film studio is looking for better ways to convert young audiences into habitual moviegoers. Numerous studies show that Gen Z men in particular are alone, and I think this is egregious. This is bad. Well, I don't even know why they would say this.
Is they lying though?
This is bad. Like,
are they lying? Are they lying?
Lonely, but they not lonely. They play games with other people. They just not touching nobody. They ain't lonely. They're not lonely. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. My son got way more friends than I had. Now he ain't kicking it on the block with him. He put his little headset on, and he got a crew.
So he loaded up.
So he ain't lonely. Lonely is I'm sitting in my room. It's me by lonely mean alone, right? By myself. I don't have nobody to call. Man, I wonder what Tina's doing. Hey, nah, Blue, don't call me no more, man. That's being lonely. These, I would say, Gen Z, later millennials, they are some of the most least lonely people that I know. They know everybody. They know everybody and nobody. So I just, that's why I'm like, this is egregious. Now, gaming obsessed, yes. So they know that gaming obsessed, right?
Mm-hmm.
That should be that to me. I see that, okay, video game. Instead of me buying comic books was my era. You know what I'm saying? That's my
right.
Lucas, Star Wars is probably got the longest running fan base outside of Star Trek and soap operas, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So we don't need them. Those are old people, like you said. But the thing is, they got to keep them because that's who spend money. The bad thing about Gen Z is they don't spend no money because they broke.
Exactly.
They broke. So you don't, in all actuality, yes, I need to figure out how to cater to them. But I also need to figure out how can I keep my millennial population in check too. So it's twofold. It's twofold. You know what I'm saying? Let me see where I left off at. Who were hampered in their formative years by COVID-19 lockdowns. Not the easiest segment to grasp, but what's surprising producers, writers, and other partners in the larger industry is that Disney has been calling for original concepts to lure the demo back to the movies. This is the same Disney whose multi-billion-dollar content engines, Marvel and Lucasfilm, has sated men of all ages over almost 2 decades since the company acquired them. The sources say Disney has been seeking new IP and pitches such as splashy global adventures and treasure hunts, as well as seasonal fair-like films for the Halloween corridor.
Hold on, stop. Let me ask you something. So, Disney has had Marvel and Lucasfilm for almost 20 years now?
Almost 20 years, yeah. I think they got them, what is it, 2010? Because Iron Man came out 2009, so I want to say 2010 is when they bought it.
Okay.
Just add it up.
That's a while. It's a long time. Didn't realize it's been that long, but I guess when you think about it. And while you're looking that up, I think they're in a spot where it's obvious video games is, if we're saying that these young kids 13 to 28 are on their games, if I was Disney, I wouldn't be worried about movies then. I would be trying to get into the video game industry. Can they make Avengers games? Can they make Star Wars games?
That's what I was about to pivot to. So you have Marvel and Lucasfilms, two of the biggest, longest running, IPs this side of the Mekong River in China. You know what I'm saying? Like you got giants. You're just not utilizing your giants. Like you said, why are you not in the video game sector?
Yeah.
Remember back in the day, Aladdin had a video game.
Yeah.
Pocahontas had a video game. Hell, I think Cinderella got, Beauty and the Beast. All of these movies had not whether video game good or bad. That's a different story because a lot of them was trash, but they accompanied with the video. Every time Spider-Man has multiple video games.
Right.
Seems like every time a Spider-Man movie dropped, it had a video game. I think that's what helped spread the Spider-Man popularity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Out and about. These kids like video games. Now they do have what it is, Marvel. Was it Marvel Legends? I think it's called, which is doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So now, it's to me, video games and anime style cartoon. They like that.
Okay.
The thing, not just regular cartoon, Marvel Rivals. That's it, Q. Our cartoons didn't have the best storyline. They was just 15 to 20 minute commercials to sell a toy. Anime has dope storylines, rich characters, and things of that nature, and that's why these kids like it.
Right.
They need to, instead of, and I said this when Marvel started going there, I said they should take a break and concentrate on animation.
Yeah.
Concentrate on animation. You don't have to keep putting out movies. You don't. Concentrate on some animation. Disney logo, Marvel Studios. Let me do an animated movie. You saw what Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse did.
Yeah.
Do some animated movie. You see what I'm saying? And it's easier to get a story out because now I don't have to worry about, I could just, hey man, you got a decent studio in the area you live in at, go voice this. Here's the script.
Right. Yeah.
Boom, easy. I ain't gotta fly you out to where they filming at now, Scotland or wherever they film. You know what I'm saying?
Glasgow.
I don't have to do all that. Now the animation might cost a pretty penny, but you already spending $200 million on these damn movies anyway.
Yeah.
So go the animation route. Let everything chill out. Boom, build your fam. Now you want that. Now you got a Gen Z audience, right? Live action. Boom, I hit you with a live, because now the thing is they don't know who's popular and who's not.
Right.
So they don't know what to put their money behind on the Marvel side or the Lucasfilm side. Because they still looking at what we deem as popular. What we did, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And the thing is, they don't, the Gen Z don't know what's popular because you ain't really gave them anything to latch on to, because they don't want to like what I like. I'm the old man. Just like you told the story about, you know what I'm saying?
True story. Man heart was broke. True story. That man was so excited. He was like, wasn't that just great? And you know how little kids is, they don't get,
just telling the truth.
Kind of stupid.
Yeah, just telling the truth. And he was, man, he probably waited, done seen every Superman film. Man, I hated that Brandon Roth film. This better be, you know what I'm saying? Like, he done bought the popcorn, how'd you like it, man? He hyped too. He ready to go get his son a Superman tattoo. Look at mine. Let's go get one together. I seen better. Hold on. Wait. I ain't hear you. What you said? You seen better.
I got a Fantastic Four video that I never put on my YouTube page. I put it on my Facebook page. And I took my nephews and I took my little cousins and my nephews and my baby one, and I'm gonna put it on my YouTube. I never just put it over here, but yeah, he walked out. He kind of said the same thing. He was like, "This movie was stupid." You know what he said about Fantastic Four? He's like, "This movie was so stupid. If they just would have gave the baby away hours ago, we could have been like over
and done with."
So these kids is crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. So they haven't. And with Disney being elite, Disney should own children's minds. Why they don't own children's minds the way that they owned our minds?
Because they're not where the kids are. The kids are on their phone. So I don't know if Disney hasn't found a way to.
That should be easy. We was
Like
away
they're
from
trying. They're trying by Fortnite. You know, they bought the property rights to Fortnite, so they're trying, but that's just not filtering over into these kids wanting to go watch the movies either.
it's just crazy. I would be pulling every leg. I would be knocking on every senator's door. Hey, how can I need to own the TV. I need to own the phone. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Internet. I remember when cartoons, when we started losing Saturday morning cartoons. And I always wondered why. We started losing it because of quote unquote the education system. They wanted everything to be education.
Right.
So that's why late 80s you started getting like G.I. Joe having the more you know. What was it? Was it the more you know at the end of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
something
everybody
like
had
that.
like a little
Mhm.
educational thing at the end of the cartoon. And
Yeah.
you
And
know,
it was
all
a
of
whole
these
thing in the mid to late 90s where they
right
felt like TV was frying people's brains. We
frying
got to get
people's
these kids from
right.
the
We got to get right.
TV.
We got to
They need
educate.
to read
So
books
everything
more.
went from let's get these cartoons off because cartoons is bad for kids, and let's make everything. So then we started getting the Saved by the Bell. Then it went from Saved by the Bell to it started being like zoo and animals and all the, you know what I'm saying? Then it just turned straight into the news.
Yeah.
No more cartoon block. I think the last cartoon block was CW or WB, one of them to have like
Mhm.
the last Saturday morning cartoon block. And then they said, well, we just put everything on cable. Cartoon Network runs cartoons 24/7. They can go there, right? Which work, yes and no. But now I'm taking see, if I'm a company like Disney, I don't want to give you an option. I'm just being for real. I don't want to give you an option to uh and that's why I think streaming is bad, because now you give me an option. You see, as a consumer, yes, as a consumer, I want an option, but as a
Business,
as a
yeah.
company, as a business, I don't want you to have the option. You got to come here and watch this. You got to sit here. Channel, what was it? Channel 4, Channel 3,
Mhm.
NBC. You can only catch this here, and I only play it at 8 o'clock. And if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like now, ain't no such thing as a rerun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no. It's the syndication. Is syndication even a thing now?
A little still.
You know what I'm saying?
There's still some things syndicated.
And I hate that I keep sounding like I'm, the old guy in the room, but a lot Jetsons, Flintstones, a lot of those Mickey Mouse stuff that we watched back in the day, that was all old. That was stuff that our, parents was watched.
Right.
It was old. It was new to us though.
Mhm.
It was new to us. Even the TV shows I thought was new. Like, nah, that's a rerun. My mama them like,
Yeah.
that's a rerun, son.
You know what
laughing a
else
little
has changed too? You know what else has changed? If you think about when we grew up in the 80s, 90s,
Mhm.
when you watch movies back in the day, they were marketing you to go to the movies. Remember, it was always, can I take you on a date to the movies? Let's go to the
Yes.
movies. Let's go to the
Yeah.
drive-ins. That doesn't exist anymore.
Yes,
So
and I asked
when
that
young men are dating, that's not even like and I'm not dating, so I don't know, but I know I just don't see that as frequently like
but you are
date
you date
night
your
to the
wife.
movies.
You date your wife, right?
We're not talking about me though. We talking about these
No,
younger men.
but even because I had this conversation, you bringing that up, it's funny because I did have a conversation. I was like, is dinner and a movie still a thing with
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And
I
because
don't
I
think
was
it
like,
is.
it is, but it ain't, right? Because for one thing,
It
kids
ain't.
is broke.
Yeah, they broke.
They
And
broke it.
these young
How
boys is
they broke
like
it than us?
these young boys is like, let's Netflix and chill. Like we ain't finna. I ain't trying to be all out and about.
Mhm.
I got a nice little crib. We could go kick it over here. That's
Right, but
kind of the
see,
thing now. Let's Netflix and chill.
true, that is the thing. But I'm okay. But I'm talking about for this demographic. This what they said
That's
the
what I'm
13.
saying. That is that demographic. That's these 18 to 25. My brother is in this demographic.
Mhm.
The only time my brother goes to the movies if I go home and be like, bro, let's go check this movie out. He ain't taking his
Right.
person to the movies.
And the bad thing about that is, especially if I'm the thing is Netflix, I think can get away with it because that's how they started out. Like
Yeah.
I'm content 24/7. You know what I'm saying? This is how I started out. I think Paramount, Disney. I don't want to throw HBO on there because they kind of the same as Netflix. To me, they were the Netflix of cable HBO was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave them to the side, but you can still throw them in there if you want. But all of these, the NBCs, the ABCs who came out with their own streaming networks,
Yep.
the dumbest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb because you're stepping on your own product.
Yep.
Stepping on your own product. And I'm like, y'all just skipped. Y'all had a dope thing going, right? Y'all had it plays at 9 o'clock. If you want to watch it again, I got on demand for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got on, but in order to get it, you got to either wait a day or you could pay money to me to get on demand that next day. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Then they just said, no, we just throw everything on streaming. Everything. Yeah. Dope ain't worth nothing if everybody's snoring it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And movies is becoming a luxury. And I just keep thinking back to dating because that's what made movies is dates, really.
Yeah.
The whole thing of movies was I would like back in the theater days, I would like to take you out to the theater.
Yeah.
Let's go to the theater. That don't exist. Women are going because guess what? Women and their girlfriends will be like, girl, let's go see Sinners. Let's call Quita and see if she want to go.
Right.
Girls is going. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
But is the young men calling the girls nowadays? Hey, I would like to go take you to see Sinners. Boy, you better take me to Miami. I don't want to go see.
But that's a different. But see, now let's go back. Now let's talk more about the programming that TV programmed men and women to have a conversation. Men and women ain't conversing. These boys and these girls aren't having the talk of dating, courting, any of that. We saw that all day long in the TV that we watched.
Yeah, that's why I said that's a big thing. The programming of asking someone to go to the movies, going to someone's parents' house and say, I would like to take Lisa to the movies tonight. We're going to go watch Power Rangers or whatever.
Let me ask you this. Do you think the promotion of, and I'm going to use pardon me for using this word, but the softening of this generation, them promoting the, bullies are bad, yes, but they don't promote fixing. They promote the problem, but they don't promote how to fix, if you get what I'm saying. So the male-female dynamic is promoted as a problem, but they never promote how to fix. We always had the male-female dynamic as a problem, and it was always fixed at the end of the episode. And they always talked it out, hugged it out, or a date happened, or a friendship happened. Something positive came from a male-female, or whatever that problem was. A bully. Hey, this is how you handle bullies, kids. Or they not doing. Hey, stay away from. Caffeine was an issue for fucking Saved by the Bell. Caffeine. Don't do caffeine, kids. Caffeine. You know what I'm saying? It's like now it's just problems with no solving. I think that's a big issue. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because now the dude don't know how to talk to the girl. And then if the dude do get built up to go talk to the girl don't know how to accept the dude talking to her. Yeah. Because she like, why the hell are you talking to me? Like, well, who else I'm supposed to talk to, girl? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you the baddest thing in here. She gonna be like, yeah, I know. So why you talking to me? It's like, cause I'm supposed to shoot my shot, regardless of where I get shot down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're not even trying to, like you said, let me get them here. So when it's time for them to spend money, they come spend money. Yeah. But you're not programming them to do that. It's like they dumbing everything down, making everything soft, making everything an issue. I think there's two spectrums. It's like, and I'm just looking at our community because that's what I talk about. It's either I don't know how to talk to you, so I'm just not gonna do it, or if I'm gonna talk to you, baby, I got money. Movie ain't what we finna do. But the first date we finna go to we finna do it big. So you're skipping over something as simple as let's just go to the movies. And then there is, and somebody look, I'm with some of these women. I might be scared to go to the movies with some of these dudes until I get to really know you. It'd be crazy stuff going on, but I think that's what's really, really missing from the young men demographic for real. Like they're not asking these women to go to the movies anymore because
that's who you want to take to the movies. Now you do have these phenomenons like the Minions, where all the boys get together. Yeah, we finna all go, but you can't survive off of that. That's just like a once in a while type of thing. So video games and getting these men back to dating these women a little bit more to the movies is
rom-com, TV shows and things that show actual progression in age. Hey, your big brother might be a nuisance, but he gonna show you how he survived. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was trying to think of a TV show or a movie that, you know what I'm saying, like showcase the heartache and pain of being like transitioning from a kid to a teenager to an adult and knowing how to do that. Somebody got to. These kids don't know how to do that now, and they don't listen to me. I don't know if they listen to you, but they don't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? They think just if somebody got money, that's the person I need to listen to.
Yeah.
And that ain't good. I got a super chat. And Buck Ben sent this. My bad, Buck. Buck said Disney has to incorporate streamers into the promo. That's what these kids are watching. Gen Z would rather play games than watch streamers. That's right.
Listen, when they try to do that, then other people get mad, because I saw like a week or two ago, like the journalist was mad that YouTubers are now getting interviews. So it's like we're in this weird space of old school media and new school media, and should we invite the streamers in, and the streamers got to bring their whole entourage. So it is really like, do y'all really want these young kids? And if you do, there really has to be, we need to get into the science of it, see what's going on with them, and really do start to see if we can change how all this stuff works.
But to me, yes and no. So you got corporate media, and then you got what we do, right? YouTubers, streamers, or whatever. Corporate media was made by a Disney. The only reason why they exist is because of Disney or Fox or whatever. That's the only reason why, whatever news.
Of course.
Streamers is the same. We only exist because of, right? So a corporation can make a Blue. A corporation can make a Tina if it wanted to. It just don't want to, because it's still relying on variety. It's still relying on the Hollywood Reporter. It's still relying on what is it? MS Now or whatever. It's still relying on, I don't want to call it archaic, but places like that the kids ain't. I watch MSNBC because I was programmed to watch him. You know what I'm saying? Kids is like Buck said, kids is watching street. They get their news from Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People like that. That's where their world, just like when I was a kid, my news came from Big Tigger. It came from Kurt Loder. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Oprah. Maybe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where my world revolved as far as news. If Kurt Loder didn't say it, then nah, they didn't die. They still alive. Kurt Loder ain't reported yet. I didn't see that MTV logo spinning around, and Kurt Loder saying, "Hey, this is MTV news." You know, Biggie Smalls. Like, until Kai Cenat says something, they ain't gonna believe it.
Yeah.
So go make us, and they can make a streamer. They can. That's the crazy thing. Y'all control the airwaves. Y'all control it. You know what I'm saying? I don't control YouTube, but I guarantee you, Disney can push a button to make YouTube do whatever it needs to do. Y'all stop me from. And another thing is too, and I know y'all want people to be involved in y'all stuff. Let me show a fucking trailer on my YouTube page.
Yeah.
I'm giving y'all free promotion, but just strike me down. Why? Oh, y'all why are you trying to make money off a trailer? It should be whitelisted. Right.
Yep.
It should be whitelisted. That should be for fair use for everybody.
Yeah.
I don't get that. That's the crazy thing. A commercial. It's a commercial. It's meant to be promoted. It's promotion. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me.
This isn't a new phenomenon. No, this has been happening ever since, I would say, the 90s, when people stop, because it went from, if we really think back far, our grandfathers, they love Westerns. And then when we started growing up, it's like, we don't want to watch that. So then they started making stuff like Rocky and Rambo, and then after a while, you know, we're starting to grow out of that, and you got to figure out how to get these young kids in. So unfortunately, it just may be one of those things that might be dying down. People ain't making westerns no more, and westerns used to be the ultimate. I'm a man's man. They don't make them. Nobody don't want to watch them. So no matter there's no way to figure out how to feed the consumer. The consumer controls the machine. That's why I always hate when people say, oh, these executives, they're controlling, and they are, but they aren't. These executives are making rap music blow up. If they can make rap music blow up, they should be able to fix this problem.
Right. No, I don't.
But they can't fix it because there's not a consumer base for there. No matter how much you try to push Disney in front of my 13-year-old nephew, if he don't want to watch it, he just don't want to watch it. There's not a consumer there. So it's hard. It's tough. And it's obviously tough. They talking about it in the corporate office. Like, what the hell do we do to get these young kids?
I think yes and no. Because when the corporations had I hate to say it, a Diddy in the office, Russell Simmons, you know, these young up and coming, you know, finger on the post type people in the offices, or was with them you know what I'm saying, letting them come in and out and rub shoulders with them. When you get rid of the creativity, when you get rid of the diversity, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what it is. Because you never really had diversity. The reason it was so easy to get rid of or pivot from DEI is because you never had it in the first place.
Of course, yeah.
Right? And that's what I tell a lot of people. I say, I don't know why y'all fighting for all of these businesses. They never had it in the first place.
Right.
They never had it. Target never had DEI. It's just, hey, we can make money off Tabitha Brown. And I like Tabitha. That seemed like people like her. Let's give her a shot.
Yeah.
If it's money to be made, it's money to be made. But that don't mean
that's it. If it's money to be made, they'll play ball with almost anybody.
It ain't got nothing to do. But see, to me, diversity ain't what's out on the floor. Diversity is what's up in that C-suite.
Yeah.
That's where you get. Now now I got 3 Tabitha Browns. Now I got Casanat over here. Now I got Tina. I got Blue. Now I got all of these people. Hell, I got the Latinos. I got the whites. I got, I got because it's diverse up top. And everybody has an idea up top who wants to see it in fruition on the bottom.
Yep. So
I can say, hey, look, I'm representing my people.
Yeah.
I'm representing, my family. Hey, my family, they like SpaghettiOs because we like to put, we like to cut up the wieners and throw them in the hey, let's do SpaghettiOs with wieners and I think it'll sell. That's somebody from a different background than just the SpaghettiO background. That's a SpaghettiO and wiener guy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if it works. Oh shit, the SpaghettiO wieners work. That was a diversity idea. That wasn't a white guy saying, hey, listen. You know what I mean? So when you take away, when you don't have a Gen Z, when Casanat ain't in the building, when hate to say it, I know Joe Budden is from, is from our era, but when you don't have somebody like that up there in those offices, this is what you get.
But look, I don't think I could even sit in the office. I think I'm too old to even be in touch with them because I wouldn't know where to start.
True.
I wouldn't know. I would be like, I'm like, my nephews and my brother, they are exactly what y'all are saying in this article. When my brother comes home from work, makes decent money, he go in his room, take a shower, he plays video games. He's not like us at that age. Us at that age, it's Friday, we got paid, we finna go party, we finna go hang out. I done met this girl at the club. We going to the movies tomorrow. That's not their vibe.
Yeah.
That's not what they own. They own some other stuff. So I don't know. Hide the money, Lawrence.
Lawrence said, hide the money, y'all. He sent two $10 super chats, one for me, one for Tina. Hide the money, y'all. Let me give both of you. I ain't give Buck nothing either. Let me give Buck. I made some new ones. I ain't uploading them yet, but let me give. Let's rock. I want to play this one, but they be making. I don't know why I gotta. I'm gonna play it anyway.
I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run. like a solitary rat.
That's my man's there. That's
But
my
let's
man.
talk about the juicy stuff, because the juicy stuff is, let's talk about the Marvel and the MCU. Let's get into that.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
your thoughts on MCU-ifying it?
Like I said, you can't. I would hate to go into a women's locker room that is now inviting me in. Hey, yeah, Blue, come on in. You can kick it. You know what I'm saying? And I come in there and I started ripping all the women's stuff down off the wall, right? And I started putting up all my stuff on the wall. It is no longer a women's locker room no more. Now it's whatever this is. And
Right.
that, especially if that locker room is like, you know, that's a woman's sanctified spot or area. I think that's what they did with these with Lucasfilm and Marvel. Like, dudes, it's not that we care about, like I said earlier, it's not that we care whether women are leading the film or not. It's the way that you're making these women just know shit without knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tony Stark, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, they all went through something to get where they're at.
Right.
Tony Stark, you know, he wanted to redeem himself, went, you know what I'm saying, got blown up, ended up in a cave, made out of scraps, as they say, you know what I'm saying, and then tried to redeem himself and his company to be who he is now. He had flaws along the way, failures along the way. Captain America, Steve Rogers was a scrawny kid who wanted to join the military. They told him no. He still fought. Said, hey, look, man, I want to be in the military so bad. Y'all could stick some fucking nasty ass, untested drug in me just because I wanted, you know what I'm saying? He had, so that, the Hulk, his whole smartest dude, but he got mental issues. You know what I'm saying? He Hulk out. Thor got daddy and mommy issues. Like, all of these characters had issues, things they had to overcome. Then a woman show up, and I love women characters, but it seemed like they show up and they just know how to do the shit just automatically. That's why everybody had it. I'm gonna keep going back to She-Hulk because I think She-Hulk was the most egregious of all the women series. When she told every dude was listening to Jen say that to good old Bruce. You think I don't know how to handle my anger? I get cat calls and yada yada every day. Of course I know how to handle my anger. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Do you Bruce is this, that, and the thing. Yeah, I mean, your everyday stuff against what Bruce. Look, I know women go through some stuff. I get it. This dude was beat, beat as a kid and all types of stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, blown up. He ain't even supposed to be here. Like, he should have died in the gamma explosion, but he here. Now he got a raging monster inside of him.
Yeah.
And he trying to make sure that you don't go through what he tried to kill himself. Dude tried to commit suicide, and you sitting here mansplaining to him the Hulk. That's the weirdest stuff. I was, what? How you mansplaining the Hulk to him? That's why a lot of people, especially I'm a huge She-Hulk fan. You know, used to read the comments. That ain't even Jen. I was like, who is that? That ain't her.
Yeah.
Jen loved being the Hulk. No, she didn't necessarily need help, so to speak, being the Hulk, because she embraced it so much. This Jen didn't embrace being the Hulk. She hated being the Hulk, but she knew how to control it.
Yeah.
Shut up. Get out of here, man. Go somewhere. So it's like you can't do Rey. I remember watching Star Wars. I was like, okay, shit. So maybe, she good at flying. No, Rey good at everything. Rey can fight. She know how to use the Force. You know what I'm saying? She can be the Sith Lord. She just knows shit. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, man. Whoa. And they made her Palpatine. What? Wait a minute, man. Y'all just doing too much. Stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that because we watch Luke not even know how to swing a lightsaber. You know what I'm saying? Like, we watched this. It took us 3 movies for it to be like, nah, Luke might be a bad mofo. It took him 3 movies to be a bad mofo. got his hand cut off twice or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Ray, you know what? And this is why I don't respect Ray as a Skywalker. He had no limb cut off. If you get a limb cut off, you can be a Skywalker. So no, I
Heck no.
But no, it's stuff like that. You can't because a lot of people say, well, it's been a lot of female, and it has been a lot of female action stars that men love. Like I named Ripley, I named Laura Croft and old girl in the second Predator movie. Even though I think he didn't kill her because she ended up pregnant, but she was the Puerto Rican girl in Aliens.
Right.
Like you get some badass women that men love. Trinity and Matrix. Right? Like men will gravitate towards a badass woman. They just don't like Mary Sue. Because it ain't like we will suspend belief up until the point where that little 95-pound soaking wet girl is throwing around football players just because she learned judo in a little training montage. She knows judo and now she can no, man.
I'm just kind of glancing at Box Office Mojo. I mean, I'm just looking at over the years. It looks like a mixture to me. I don't see like one demographic of movie just kind of like overpopulating the other. So I don't know. I feel like they are missing just like that mid-tier movie. I would if I was in their office and I'm like, okay, we need to get young men. I wouldn't focus so much on blockbusters because I feel like that's what you got Marvel for. Marvel's gonna handle that. Try to figure out like these mid-tier movies where you can just do like a $40-50 million budget and see if that'll work, if that'll get them in. And then you got to zero into the demographic because there's a big difference between a 13-year-old and a 27-year-old. You need to chop that demographic in half.
Where did y'all get the number from? That's a lot of years. What are y'all doing? 13 to 28? 28 like the 13-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like that is a huge time span. I think your mic is either off or you're using the camera mic or something.
Let's see. What about now? No?
It sounded like it's super close to your face. It didn't sound like that earlier. There you go. Right there. Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever you do,
I'll put it right there.
That's better. But yeah, that like you said, you got to narrow it down. That's a huge, big demographic. 13 to 28.
Because what's 28 minus 13? Let's see. That's a 15-year gap. We're in 2025. What was going on 15 years ago? 2010. What was out then? What, Age of Ultron? Something like that? No, Iron Man wasn't even out back then.
That Iron Man would have came out. Iron Man came out 2009. So you'd have Iron Man and Captain America would have been the two Marvel films out. Well, no. And if you want to include Incredible Hulk. So you'd have 3 Marvel movies out.
Okay. So the kids born in 2010, they're now 15 years old. They're saying they don't have those kids that was born when Iron Man was out. They lost them. These are the lost kids.
Because those kids would have went and saw Endgame at 8.
Yeah, Black Panther was out. Now that's your Black Panther.
Black Panther. So
8 years later, yeah.
You should have Marvel should have them. I don't think they have them as. The thing is, they do have them, but they like anime better. They like gaming better. If it's not a big spec, like I said, they have them, but they're not programmed to show up every time. Like that kid who went to see Superman, it's not that he didn't like Superman. There was no reason for him to like Superman.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
He probably ain't even want to get out of bed because it was an early movie I went to. It was like 4:00. So that means he probably still just waking up. You know, they don't wake up 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. He probably mad.
There is no reason for them to like they can like it on. I say this, they like it on paper. You know what I'm saying? It's like women in the WNBA. Y'all like it on paper, but y'all don't show up in the state. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like that. Hate to say it. But they got to figure out how to take that stat that's on paper and make it a real life boy. You see what I'm saying? Because to me, they're there. They just show up when they want to show up.
Yeah.
My marching orders was, and I think another thing too is we didn't have a lot. So X-Men come out. Shit, I gotta see that. I went to see Spawn. I went to see Spawn in the movie theater. I took a girl to see it too, and she was like, "Why the hell are we watching this?" I went to see Spawn. Spawn became like my sleeper hit. I had the bootleg. Well, it wasn't a bootleg, but I had the a dub when it came. Blockbuster. I dubbed it, and my brother, because he said, "You watching Spawn again?" Like because I was a big Spawn fan. I made myself like that horrible film. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These kids ain't finna like a bad film just to like it. They not.
Mm-mm.
I don't even know if kids make are there cult classic films anymore?
No, they don't even have superstars. Me and my little brother was talking about this. I'm like, once Beyonce leave, I'm like, y'all don't have a superstar in y'all generation. Once Beyonce and Chris Brown decide to sit
yeah. Once they sit down, it's and I wonder why though. Why don't they have a superstar?
Because these kids don't care about that stuff. They don't care about music like that. They don't care about movies. That's just not their entertainment. That's not it. Like you said, it is YouTube. They like to sit and watch people like us talk. They like streaming. They like Kai Cenat. They don't care about that stuff like that.
I used to hate. Oh man, that ain't the vibe. What is the vibe?
We don't even have boy groups anymore because there's not a consumer for it.
Not a female, right? Because a boy bands were aimed towards, but guess what? That's because don't nobody date anymore.
All of this fits together into the consumerism of this younger generation and what are the things they're spending their money on. And it's not the traditional things like movies and music. Because really sit and think about it. Once Beyonce, Chris Brown, The Weeknd, and Drake is gone, they don't got nobody. Lil Uzi make music when he wants to. He could have been that guy. Like I know that younger generation really like, Lil Uzi and the NBA young boys. The NBA young boy don't want to be no superstar.
No.
They ain't got no superstar. So it's just a consumerism around them all the way around. They don't want to buy no house. These kids ain't even buying houses. And that's not the fault of them. It's just the economy that we're in. So this is a across the board problem with this upcoming generation.
And I'm glad you said that. It is an economy problem. So to me, this would be the prime time where I massage that brain and I do this programming. It's like they programming the wrong way. You see what I'm saying? Like, and yes, the consumer is in charge. It's like a pedaling a bike. You got the consumer on this side, and then you got the corporation on this side. The bike won't move without the consumer or the corporation, right? The corporation is the strong leg, though, to me. You know what I'm saying? It's the corporation. If you right sided, right handed, right, that's the corporation to me. Whatever your strong side is, it's the corporation. Reason I'm saying that is because they control every outlet that the consumer is at.
Right.
Now I can make, like we seeing the I don't know if you've been seeing it, but they're making the Avias, the Walmart shoes, a cool thing, right? Like a consumer can make anything cool. You know what I'm saying? Or a tastemaker or whatever can make anything cool. I remember when Champion was back of Kmart, like you didn't even go back there. It had collected dust.
And Asics. Y'all Asics.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But stuff like that could be cool. That's the consumer. That's when the pedal come back up. That's the consumer making something cool. So where do I meet it? When is the bike coasting? And it's just the 2 feet of flat, ain't nobody pedaling. They just working together to coast and balance. Where is that at? And I think Disney and all of these companies are trying to figure out, because they made so much money from, I want to say, when was that first writer strike? 2003?
I can't remember. It's been so long.
When reality TV showed up, I want to say 03. whenever reality TV showed up, because that was the first writer strike, they was like, you know what, we don't care about y'all writers.
Yep.
Flavor Flav in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like Flavor Flav started all this stuff, I believe anyway. Reality TV is cheap to make. We're going that way. You know what I'm saying? Money, hand over fist, hand over fist. We get Marvel, $1 billion movies, 600, 800. You know what I'm saying? Like we just making money. DC comes. You know what I'm saying? DC still made money. They act like they was a failure over there. They made
right.
money. All of these, it was a lot of money being made. Then that drop happened. These kids say, I don't give a damn about no damn this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
I don't even like playing video games. I'm gonna just watch a guy play a video. And when I saw that, I said, this is the weird. What are you? I said, what you doing? It was my nephew. What you doing? I'm watching him. I said, you watching him play a game? Why? When you got the game. You got the game. Why you not playing the game? Why you watching him? That is the weirdest thing. Now, we had the little game show. It showed you how to, the game. I can't even remember the name of the game show, but they played games on the game show. But I only watched it so I could get like the little code at the end to go and play the game to put it so I can play. I ain't watching, so it's like, why you even got the game? Just to watch him? It's weird. I think these kids is weird too. I think that was hard.
Look, and also the corporation doesn't have control over these streamers unless these streamers decide to do business with them. At this point, if you're somebody like Kai Cenat and DDG, you straight consumer. Yeah, I got to set up a Patreon account, but I don't need Disney to promote me. My consumers are invested in me, and I don't need y'all. Y'all need me. I don't need y'all.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. As Disney,
so that's where the loss of control is, though. That's what I'm saying. That's where the loss of programming is. When my nephew is sitting down watching Kai Cenat, if he's not in bed with Disney, Kai Cenat is not playing his game or saying, "Hey, y'all go check out that Fantastic Four movie. That jump was crazy! Like, oh my god!"
That's why you got to give the streamer the bag or an out. So if I'm Disney, I'm saying, okay, they like Patreon. That means I forgot how much money Patreon get. Patreon get a percentage. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So if I'm Disney, I said we need to make a Patreon, just like Facebook copied every goddamn social media platform out here, or either they bought it or they made their own. So if I'm Disney, I'm like, okay, I need to figure out how to get a streamer on my side. Let me make a Disney Patreon type situation to where, hey, if you come, you can keep your YouTube situation going, but if you want to get direct to consumer, we'll handle that for you. Sign up with Disney, whatever. Post your members only videos over here. We get a percentage, but to do this, every now and then I might reach out to you to say, hey, promote, like you say, Fantastic Four or whatever. Like, to me, they got the wrong shields, because the people that we watching, you still want somebody to be honest and truthful, but
right.
YouTubers who are down, because they do have people on their side, don't want to give the real. And I don't, because I need that person, that streamer. I need that streamer to tell me what's going on in the streets. I don't need them to just be a yes man. I need them to tell me, hey man, what is your nephew doing? What? Oh, he don't like that. Hey John, go tell Bob Iger that yada yada yada, or go tell Mike this ain't working. You know what I'm saying? Like next movie, she hopes.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. I think they just going out and say, hey man, we got this Fantastic Four. Just tell everybody it's good. Like you can't do that. You can't just be like, Fantastic Four gonna be the greatest thing since like no, because I'm gonna watch the movie. Well, I know somebody who don't even like y'all who gonna go watch the movie, because people hate watch it too. So they're gonna go and be like, nah, man. And then I'm gonna be loud and proud about how wrong it is or how bad it is. And then you got the other people who just like, because when you do that, you create your what's they nerd what it is,
neurotics. Yeah,
you created that. They didn't just show up on their own. Disney or Marvel or whoever, y'all created all of that fake, like I said, this fake diversity that you was pushing. At the end of the day, they neurotic geeks and gamers, they wrong, but they was calling y'all out on some real shit. At the end of the day, they were calling them out on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? But they created them. I hate to say it, I guess they created me too, Tina.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't listen. So another thing, you don't listen. This should be the easiest form of communication. Should be Feige should have a guy who get on YouTube every day. Zaslav should have a guy who get on YouTube or hell, I would say James Gunn, but James Gunn is on YouTube and Twitter and all that shit every day. So he ain't got. I think that's why he kind of winning, because he like, shit, I'm amongst the people. I'm
yeah.
They might want me to shut up, but this is how I'm getting my information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, instead of them trying to, if they do, they hide. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they trying to do it, but once again, it's still not hitting that demographic. That is why Disney is in bed with people like Soups and Straw Hat Goofy, and they're there, but we still are missing the young ones. Because we're watching Straw Hat Goofy, we're watching, as much as people watch Soups, it's still we watching it because that's the content we like. Right. I bet if I go ask my nephew, do you know who Straw Hat? He gonna be like, what? You talking about Straw Hat Luffy? The Luffy
One Piece red.
Yeah, One Piece red. So it's like, how do you get them?
Right. So anime is huge. My son loves anime, and he on some anime because I like anime too. But I be like, what the hell is that you watch? You watch it. But they like anime. All types. Yeah. Like I said, because of the story, because of the characters. Meet them at the anime spot.
Yeah, you get an anime bag. Yeah.
Why you don't have the anime bag in your? You should have that in your. That should have been in your back pocket 10 years ago. Oh, anime. Don't worry, we got that right here. That should have already been in your bag. You should have been acquiring Dragon Ball. Matter of fact, they do.
They don't have to acquire it. Just create it. Just find somebody who want to do it.
But they got the rights to Dragon. But what I'm saying is, they have the rights to Dragon Ball. Why Disney ain't stamped the Dragon Ball anything yet? Go full board Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Or like you said, create the next anime. Live action stuff ain't winning because they like anime. They like cartoons too much. Mm-hmm. I wanted to see a live action G.I. Joe. They don't give a damn about no live action Straw Hat Luffy or Goku from Dragon. They want to see the animation. That's what they want. The cool fights. They watch TV with subtitles. Y'all should know something wrong with them. Now they got everybody watching TV with subtitles. I done started why I was like, man, why y'all watch TV? Now I'm watching TV. Can hear, can see, still subtitle at the bottom. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, these kids have a different thought process on how they do things, on what's cool, what's not cool. You know, hate to say it, the American brand ain't big for them because they are international kids.
Yeah,
they are international kids. So Superman probably to that kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, man, I see that Goku do that. That's probably why he was like, one
broke that man's soul.
Yeah, one man does that, or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I see that all the time. This is what you was all hype over. Like, I was like, oh,
man. That man was toe down. I said, I could just see it. He was like, it was just kind of stupid, dumb.
But see, the thing is, you know, it's crazy. HBO Max has a dope animated Superman cartoon that's going on season 3 now, which is in a kind of anime style animation that they don't push.
Yeah. But once again, they can push it as much as they want. We gonna watch it. They not gonna watch it.
I'm just so
you because they have to find like you said at the beginning, young boys unfortunately are attracted to violence. I action. They want stuff to explode. They want to be entertained. They got ADHD. Don't make the movie 2 hours. Make it an hour and 30 minutes. And I do think that it is a good idea to just have creatives come in and just pitch me something, and just don't give them a big budget and just start putting this stuff out and find a way to get it to that consumer. Right. I don't know what that way looks like, but you got to find a way to do it. But these kids really don't want to leave the house now. It's an event to get them to go to the movies. They don't want to go.
Right. But that, to me, that should be one of the easiest, because you got them in the house. So I got them in the isolated. We was all over the place. You don't know where you don't know what. Like I tell the story. Hey, I tell my kids, man. Yeah, when I was a kid, I would leave the house, didn't come back ever until the lights came on. Like I could, if that bike could have took me to China, I would have tried to ride that bike to China. You see what I'm saying? Like I would have tried to make it to China, and if I could make it back before the street lights came on, I would have went to China and came back. But see, the kid, like you said, the kid's in the house. So I got him, I got him in front of this right here, this screen. I got him in. So you know where they at. They watching YouTube, they gaming, or they on their phone, but they in their house. You ain't got to worry about them dating no girl. You ain't got to worry about the girl dating no dude. You ain't got to worry about the you know what I'm saying, things getting in the way. Why isn't, and that's what I'm saying, why isn't your programming working anymore?
You can tap out of the program now too. You know, like how we grew up, your mama talking trash. If it's 8 o'clock at night, everybody sit down and watch TV or go to bed. You like, dang, I do gotta sit here. Now these kids, you put something on the screen, they swipe up. I don't see that. I don't see that ad. No. Sign me up for YouTube Premium. I don't want no ads.
Right.
There is so many options nowadays with these kids, and these kids only want 1 or 2 options.
Yeah.
That's it. These kids don't even want to go to theme parks. It's gonna be hot outside. What?
Boy.
It's hot.
We was running the thing. We was dying in theme parks. Dehydration and just all types of stuff. Yeah, it's hot. We know, like.
That's why a lot of these companies were so heavy into virtual reality, because they saw it. They was like, these new kids, when they get older, they not leaving the house. We just have to get them ready for virtual reality because they not leaving the house. Yeah, we might need to make robots for them to date. They don't want to talk to nobody.
They did horrible. I know. I remember what it was, the Game Boy VR and all. Like they did horrible VR for us. Now the VR now is pretty good.
Yeah.
For us, I don't give a damn about 3D nothing or VR anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care about nothing. 3D was the worst thing, and I think we're on our 3rd iteration of them trying to do 3D.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like 3D never worked. Why they say people was buying 3D TVs? I want to. Where are the people at with the 3D TVs at? How that people working out for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel you though. Like that Meta Quest and all of that.
Yeah.
They need to figure out how to make that a actual thing. You see, whether they lower the price or whatever, they have to make that Meta Quest, Meta VR, Meta whatever, the Sony goggles, they got to figure out how to make that a regular kids wake up. Another anime is Sword Art Online, where the dude, he put the VR guy, he going to that world. They got to figure out how to do it. Now, I remember watching a basketball game on the glasses, on the goggles. Dope. It was dope. It's weird, but it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Kids ain't gonna look at it as weird. These kids ain't. That's the world they live in.
That's the norm.
It's the norm for them. You gotta meet them where they at. It's a funny thing in this article. They was talking about the boys, right? Where is it at? Here we go. Yeah. Greenbaum recently hired Daria Sirkic, the savvy former Paramount Pictures co-chief, to assist in this effort. Greenbaum is beloved by talent, but has largely existed in the prestige indie sphere, while Sirkic shepherded films from franchises like Sonic the Hedgehog, Quiet Place, and Smile. Something to push for this demographics is simply Greenbaum trying to put his stamp on live action. Reason I say that's funny is, imagine, Tina, you know, with your your YouTube, you got a staff, right? And you're like, man, we had last month we had the boys, but now we don't have them. And then you say, you know what? Let me go hire a girl so I get the boys back. Like, does that make sense?
I'm gonna push back on y'all because I've seen quite a people say that. Look,
I just
I'm
want to know.
look.
Not saying
You
she can't
call-
do this.
look,
Not saying it can't work.
Even when you asked me to come on the show, I specifically said, Blue, why do you invite me on the show to come talk about young men? I ain't got time to hear the people in the comments that saying what she talking about. She ain't no man, she don't know. But I also feel like if a woman has to, and it's not like she gonna be hands-on. Let's keep it a buck. She's probably gonna hire a team of men. She's just gonna be leading it. I can lead it.
True,
I'm gonna hire. I'm gonna hire about 4 dudes, 2 women. Y'all get it because you're gonna need. Hey, I need somebody. I need somebody on the mind. Get into the minds of these kids.
Got to make sure it's not too much TNA out there. Huh?
Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah.
now. It's a little too much.
Figure out the mind. You go talk to all the new hot directors. Get them on the line. Bring me some violence. Like I think a woman can.
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm not
think
saying
like that and hire the team to get it together.
Because the way the article is laid out is like, we got these lonely men out here,
and we can let the woman solve the problem.
Let's go hire a woman and get them back in the fold. It's like, what?
Look,
Wait, hold
some
on,
of the biggest women brands are ran by men. Victoria's Secret was ran by a man, and so it can be done.
Look, at the end of the day, yes, Victoria's Secret was ran by a man. Wanna know why? Because it's for men. Women wear it, but it's for men. Is it not? Am I wrong?
You're right.
So I can see that work. Now, if you would have said like makeup, I don't think men give a damn about makeup. So I could like
the makeup industry is ran by men. Women are Rihanna and people. We just walking into this. All that stuff is ran by men.
Okay, I'm with you.
But I get it. I understand when people is like, oh, y'all.
Back then, women just not can vote. What has been 2 years since y'all was able to vote or something like that. So yeah, I get it.
But I get it. It doesn't. And if you're thinking in theory, we need to get the boys back. Why you go hire a woman? Well, the man
that's
is
all
the
I'm
head.
saying.
The woman is the VP, and she finna get a team and let the team go do their thing. But
yeah, that's all. That it just made. I was like, wait a minute, wait.
You want the boys back, but you hired a woman.
You know what? You know what? Bring them to the yard. Let's go get a girl.
Let's get the girls to tell us.
She know what men are thinking. Like she know what these boys is thinking. And that's what I think.
Listen, if we keeping it a buck, though, the women we are home with these ass kids. The daddies don't know what's going on with their sons. It's the women.
I know what's going on with mine, but you're right. You're right. I know what's going on. That's because I take the football practice. And I look at sometimes I just be staring at them like.
But I'm saying, like, traditionally, we thinking about us, but traditionally, the man is out working, the woman is home. I'm the one walking in the room. Take some of this stuff down. I'm cleaning your drawers. Who you talking to? Let me look in the phone. So maybe they feel like a woman has really the thoughts of what's going on with these young men. But I'm sure she's gonna have men on her team for sure to get to the bottom of this. But art is something that just cannot be.
You can't like pinpoint.
You can't.
Because it's gonna move anytime you be like, oh, we got it, it moves. I'm with you. Because the generation, micro generations within the generation, all of that. So I'm with you.
It's one of those things where it's like, and we hear this so much in music where you'll hear an artist come out and say, man, I hated that single, but that executive knew. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's so hard to just get it right. And you just have to take some L's on the way. That's it. Put the content out and just see what works and go from there.
But you got to learn from the L.
For sure.
The thing is, I think it's a lot of hubris involved with the Marvel, with the Lucasfilm, with the Disney. I'm king dingaling, but I can't lose. And when I do lose, I ain't lost. And yes, it should be even when you lose, you didn't lose. If you learn from your mistake, I just think now Feige is like, oh shit, maybe we did mess up along the way. Yeah, Feige, they've been telling you for a long time, bro. Like people been telling you this ain't gonna work. Like you got rid of all your creatives, and then said, I'm gonna put together a team of suits, and those are gonna be my creators. I'm gonna talk to y'all instead of talking to. You don't do that, and that's what I mean. You gotta have some people in the building even if it's some, I'm an ageist. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't believe that we should have leadership over 60 making decisions. I'm just telling the truth. I don't think so, because at 60, I don't think you can speak for the 20-year-old
Right.
who is supposed to be. So, and damn it, like looking at a Biden, a Trump, something like, y'all should not be the president. I hate to say it.
Right.
No, why the hell are you the president?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you knocking at death's door. You know what I'm saying? You knocking at death. You literally, men die around 80 years old. You 80. Like, you knocking at death's door. You know what I'm saying? Why are you the president? Why are you making decisions for these tadpoles?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know nothing that they like. You finna mess up their whole life for the next 20 years because of something you want to get done right before you die. No, man. Get it. Now, should you be around to advise the 40-year-old, the 30? Yes. Yes. So when I look at a Feige, or I look at these executives, you need this young, you know what I'm saying? And it's different with business.
Yeah.
You know, it's business, and it's not voted in or whatever. Is, people just pick the best. I don't even want to say it's best person for the job, but
Yeah.
you get there some type of way, and you stay. You kill whoever coming to try to take your throne. You figure out how to get rid of them, right? But you gotta have a younger, especially comics or something brand specific, niche. You gotta have somebody who knows. You can't just be like, oh well, I was the executive over there at
right.
What you brought up, Victoria's Secret. I was
Paramount.
the Victoria's Secret executive, and now I'm over here at Marvel. Y'all should be able to run. Like, no, dog, you don't know nothing about what we do over here. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of that, a lot of people matriculate because, oh, I was an executive in film,
Right.
but that's not a brand based. Were you a horror? Do you do horror? Like, what's your thing?
Right.
Because you might have the post on horror, right? But do you have the post on anime? Like, we got a whole anime division going on. Do you know anything about anime? You know anything about? Do you know who Straw Hat Luffy is? No? Do you want to learn? You're not even willing to learn? Stuff like that really, 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 really matters.
Has Marvel really put out, because I'm just trying to think back, has it really been a lot of women branded movies though? I know we had Wakanda Forever, I know we had Black Widow, but the rest were men movies, right?
I mean,
like just like after Endgame, I'm thinking they were mostly men.
The Marvels, I think the
Marvels.
Marvels speaks volumes because it is the worst selling when it comes to the movie side. Like Lawrence said, yes. And then the shows, remember, they went all in on TV.
On the shows. Yeah, they did. They did swing way right with the shows. Yes,
all in. And you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to say it was bad. Like, I enjoyed Hawkeye. They told us, hey, you're getting Kate Bishop. They said it. And I thought they did a good thing with Kate Bishop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yelena showed up in that. Like, Eternals, I think, might be semi-female.
I think that was
it's 50-50.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid mix of men and women. Because Icarus kind of was the guy. Icarus.
Yeah,
he was the villain.
Yeah, but I think Wanda changed everything for the once Wanda became like, oh snap, we got us one, and it's like, nah.
I actually think it was Captain Marvel when Captain Marvel hit a billion. Instead of them really just realizing why that billion happened, and not because it was a woman movie, but then I also think they felt like, well, Wonder Woman had just made a ton of money too, so I thought they was like, oh, this is we need to really get the women, but it's like, let's really think about why that movie made a billion. Y'all lied to us. Y'all told us we had to watch this.
I had to watch it, right? Wonder Woman did what it did because what is she, the most popular female?
And I think it was a decent movie. It wasn't great,
and it was a good. That's what I'm saying.
It was a decent movie.
So you got that working. It's Wonder Woman. Like, who don't know Wonder Woman, right? Then, like you said, it's a good film, and it the way that they marketed it and the theme song and the music and all of this stuff and Gal Gadot,
And it was building up to something too, right?
It built up to something like all of this. But like you said, at the end of the day, Wonder Woman can stand alone by itself. It's a good film. Now, 84, I don't know about all that, but Wonder Woman,
Something happened with 84.
you know,
But yeah.
good film.
Black Widow would have did well if they would have
Black
put it
Widow
where
would
it's
have did
supposed
well,
to be.
right? But see, that goes back to this. Eyes of Wakanda. Let's move Black Panther Wakanda Forever out of the way. Give me Eyes of Wakanda. Let me make a movie out of it because it's a lot here. Let me really build on this Wakanda because they trying to sell us Wakanda and you're not really selling, you selling something else. You're not selling me Wakanda. Wakanda
Right.
ain't just vibranium.
Yeah.
And that's, we're chasing down the vibranium. Wakanda, it's like, nah, it ain't just the Wakanda Forever salute and that's it. Like, you give us some dopeness, give us some character development, things of that nature, and you're not doing it. You get rid of the, I sent it. Let me see if I,
and I think the last couple projects they have put out has been Men Citric. It ain't hitting.
That's because now the brand is dead.
So the brand gone.
Yeah, but see, I believe they killed it. The women is not what killed the brand. The brand died because of everything. It ain't women. It was just a whole smorgasbord of trash.
A lot of stuff. Yeah,
because the Marvels shouldn't have been. Like I said, the Marvels or Captain Marvel 2. That's what it should have been called. Then you should have gave me a Carol-centric movie and showing, because inside of that Marvel's movie was a good movie. And what I mean by that is when Carol was talking about how she went to the Kree home world and went ham and went crazy, that should have been a movie. Not the whole everything. I hate to say it, the girly stuff surrounding her and the niece and Miss Marvel. Nah.
Yeah.
You should have kept it simple. Show me Carol just going balls to the wall, beating, punching, and kicking people, and her being a bitch. That's it. And you would at least I think they made like 225 million. You would at least got 5 to 6 at least.
Yeah.
And they still would have called it bad, but you wouldn't have been 200. You might would have made your money back. You might would have broke even or got a extra 100 million out of it, maybe. But they set it up to me. Feige set up a lot of their stuff to fail. I'm for real. I just think they set them up to fail. Captain America 4 was set up to it was meant to fail.
Yeah.
It's not Anthony Mackie's fault. He said some stuff, but it ain't his fault that movie failed because y'all set it up to fail. The reshoots, changing the whole script around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you change? You had a perfectly good script with the Serpent Society, him, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like more his speed than him going after the Hulk.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And just leave the budget where it was. Y'all did not have to overinflate that budget. Left that thing at about 175.
Thunderbolts was a good movie. It didn't because Captain America failed. Thunderbolts now failed. Fantastic Four, good movie. But since those last two failed, and that's what I mean. The brand is bad. The brand is bad. It's a bad.
And there's no reason for people to go see these movies either. Y'all really, they just really messed up. They really messed up. They really messed up. I can't call my mom and be like, "You got to see Fantastic Four."
Yeah, because now you just put movies out.
Mm-hmm.
You just put. There's no reason to just. Why? Like I said, that little boy didn't like Superman because he didn't know. He probably didn't know everything. For one thing, he's not invested into James Gunn. He's not invested in the DC. He don't give two shits about James Gunn just took over DC, and he even if he got until there's talk amongst his people.
Yeah.
Then no, it is a stupid movie. It could have been. He might not even believe it's stupid, but it's stupid to him, right? If you get what I'm saying, like, nah, it's stupid. It's stupid because I'm not finna go to school and say, "Hey, man, I went and saw Superman this weekend." And
exactly until it's a thing, until everybody's talking about it,
right?
Yeah,
you gotta stuff like that. Got to be a spectacle. You got to make kids want to talk about it. Make kids want to say, "Nah, man, I had to." Like you said, I had to go and see this.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go see it. but it's bad. To me, it all come back down to programming, bad programming.
Lauren said
Q,
Peacemaker was too lit.
Peacemaker was too lit. Peacemaker was wild.
That's not
Q,
my taste. That's not my flavor. Thanks, Q, for the $5. No.
Q with the $5 super chat say he just showing some love. I appreciate it, Q. Appreciate it.
Let me tell you, I put on Twitter. I don't watch Peacemaker. I tried to watch season 1 of Peacemaker. I got halfway through the first episode. I said it's not my flavor. I cut it off.
Yeah.
Last night, I cut it on. I was downstairs cleaning up. My wife come downstairs in the middle of the orgy. She's like, "What are you watching?" And I look back. I'm like, I don't know what. I was like, "This is I knew this was not for me. I knew this was not my show."
I'm watching. I said, "Damn, he bringing out the coke." Because he snorted a line. I said, "Damn, Gunn going all in." Then he leaned back and the scene shifted to that. I said, "Whoa, okay, Gunn." I said, the reason I like it is because it's let me know Gunn is saying we not that what they do over there across the street.
I get it, like I get it, but it just felt like Lauren said, like The Boys. I can stomach that in The Boys. I expect that from The Boys. Like
That's
I
the thing.
expect that.
You didn't expect it, did you?
And I cut it off. And listen, I'm not a prude. I'm all for let's do some freaky stuff.
No, it just caught you by surprise. I get it.
And it kept going. It wasn't just like
it was. I was like, all right, it's a little too long now. Come on now. And y'all just doing full frontal for no reason now. Like
then I had to sit down and really watch. I'm like, well, what is going on? I rewinded. I'm like, okay, he hit him a little line. I'm like, but what does this have to do? I just seen Guy Gardner. I don't know what's going on with this. Let me cut it off. I say, y'all, I cannot do him. He's a lot.
I enjoyed it. It wasn't the best episode to me. I like the way that he handled, hey, this, you know what I'm saying, that Zack Snyder stuff.
I'm all for putting your stamp and saying, I'm here. This is me, but I don't understand James Gunn. I don't get him. I don't get him.
Because I've been watching a lot of James Gunn interviews. When it comes to this reason why I like him, because he's a comic book head, but he's not a 90s comic book. See, that's the thing. He's not a 90s, he's not 2000. He is an 80s. So that's where you're getting these characters like a Peacemaker and people like, why they Guardians of the Galaxy? These are all things that were fly-by-night sensations in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Peacemaker. Oh, snap, Peacemaker. He might have a run, and he remembers that run from the 80s. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, snap. It was like Guardians of the Galaxy is a team. It wasn't that team, but Guardians of the Galaxy, and it was a thing in the 80s. James Gunn, he likes 80s comics. Now, his freakiness, like Lawrence is talking about, I just think he might just be a little, you know what I'm saying, a little freaky.
It's like, bro, didn't you get in trouble for some freaky tweets? And you just like, I'm really finna show y'all what I'm on. I'm like, I said, I'll be back when the finale come. Y'all tell me what happened in the middle. Cause
they don't mind my freaky over here. You know what I'm saying? That's
I get it. And I did see an interview when he said, I want this to be very clear that this is not for kids. Don't have your kids watching this. I want this to be very good. But don't tell the people then after you leave Superman, you need to watch Peacemaker. Because that old man who just left out with his little grandchild gonna be like, now we got to watch Peacemaker. That boy really gonna be like, okay, this is crazy.
Oh man, you're right. You're right.
I will be there for Supergirl for sure. I'm there for Supergirl 1000%.
Yeah, I think Supergirl gonna be dope. But see, now James Gunn is a little bit older than us. But
is he? How old is he?
Yeah, I think he might be 51 or something like that. How old is he?
His fake white hair. How old is James Gunn? I got beef with James Gunn, and I don't know why. I don't know why I don't like him. He's 60. I don't know why. Something about
but he knows. The thing is, I hired him to do this job because he knows this job, right? And I'm still ages. He's 60. All right, you're pushing it. But I think he's a young 60, meaning
Yeah.
you know,
He's connected. He's in touch.
He's in touch. He's using technology. He's not. And I like what Warner Brothers did. They said, I'm gonna hire the creative and I'm gonna hire the suit.
Because they knew.
Right.
They knew. They was like, nah, this guy gonna have our money all tore up.
Yeah. So, but that's smart though. See the thing, and I be trying to give Marvel solutions. I'm like, look, man, either get rid of Feige or get you a team that's not yes man, and get rid of Louis D'Epps. Get rid of him.
Esposito.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there. You already let Nate go. Like, get you
Victoria gone. Right. Yeah, they getting rid of everybody.
Get you some new young people who wanna see this thing really work. You know what I'm saying? Who want to put they blood, sweat, and tears into making Marvel Studios work. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think them guys, they just want the money from Marvel Studios. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I think they just want the money from it because the money is good.
Yeah.
Disney is giving blank. I'm talking about for the executives. If I can give, how much Downey getting? 40 million a movie or something like that. If you know what I'm saying, imagine what them executives is making. You see what I'm saying? So that's why your movie hurt. Ain't nobody up there creative. There are no creative. And then all the creators they got rid of them because they had I think it was called the Creative Committee.
Mm-hmm.
Who, actual comic book writers. They don't want to. Rob Liefeld is, they say he disgruntled or whatever, but he right.
Yeah,
he is right. You don't want to give me no credit. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to give. It was another comic book creator.
I think the creators of Falcon and Winter Soldier, they ain't let them into the premiere either.
Yeah, like you don't. Why? What is hard saying? Hey, man, we'll give y'all, a point of resistance. Just 1 point. What's 1 point? You know what I'm saying? What is 1 point? You make $1 billion, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Now I did hear something that I never thought about, and I could have been listening. Maybe it was Josh from Den of Nerds, and his theory was the reason that they may be staying so far away from the comics is they don't want to run into an issue like you're saying, where some of these comic creators are like, "This is based off of my stuff. I think y'all owe me something." That might be why they're just so, don't read the comics. Give us something fresh off of your brain.
I heard that, but so it's two ways to look at that. When you come hire, when you are work for hire.
Yeah.
Right. When you go write a story for Marvel, Marvel owns that story. It's their story. But I do get it. So, hey, you about to make more money off another, now you double dipping in the story that I made.
Right.
That's where it goes. This is how Marvel can get ahead of that. I'm going to credit Larry Hama or whoever wrote this story, and I'm going to give them a point. Hell,
why not?
Point. That way ain't nobody complaining. They can't say I ain't giving nobody anything. I'm not crediting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's simple. Y'all are making millions, if not billions, off of this stuff that they putting out, and y'all can't give Rob Liefeld $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, you giving 50 grand. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give him something. A lot of these artists, a lot of these writers, they don't make no money doing this comic book stuff. They don't. Page rates is hella low. The right, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got to go from DC to Marvel to Image, Indie. Oh, I'd rather go Indie because at least I get all my money back with Indie. Like, they not making. Give them Give them just it's a slice. You ain't got to make them no EP. You ain't got to make them no producer. At the end, get them a little line, you know what I'm saying, based on such and such.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I mean? That is it. I don't get that's greed.
I don't want to pay people.
That's greed. They should be part of the process. You about to go and not steal it, but you about to take this story, bastardize it for one thing, put it, you know what I'm saying? Put it out in name only, like Secret Invasion. But they don't want to give no credit to whoever.
Look, make sure we don't make this nothing like the comics at all.
And then wonder why when I show up and I see Secret Invasion, I'm like, oh shit, this about to be good because that comic book was lit. And then I watch it, what is this? Now I'm mad. alienate your audience. But that goes back to earlier. Them, we talked about the demographic, the millennials. They are dropping off because it's like you pissing on us and telling us it's raining. We showing up expecting one thing. You like, oh, nah, we hired her who don't know who Spider-Man is, don't know Wolverine, don't know none of these people to make your film.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? That, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? That's what we get. Madam Web and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Sony is doing. Heavy.
Yeah.
Why? Morbius and all, you know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? This is it's money to be made hand over fist, but you don't want to make it because you don't want to pay Rob Liefeld $50,000. Or you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is that you could write him a check and say, Rob, go sit there. Here, man. We doing Deadpool. Sit down. Here go free every time we do a Deadpool premiere, you got free tickets, you and your family. Come on. You should want Rob Liefeld out here talking about he's the creator.
Yeah.
Venom, you should want Todd McFarlane out here talking. He's the creator. You should want that's how you connect with the. Come on, man. Come on.
Capitalism. They want to keep all that money for themselves. And I get it. I get it. You got to make sure Downey is taken care of, but
right. And not saying Downey shouldn't be taken care of, but hey, Downey, we gave you 40. Instead of 40, we're gonna give you 39.5 because this 5, we're gonna spread this 5 out to the 3 writers who helped write this. You know what I'm saying? Yada yada yada. That way we can appease them and they'll shut the. Because at the end of the day, I'm like, man, just do that so they can shut the fuck up. Get them out of here. I'm tired of them showing up to my office. You know what I'm saying? What's so hard about doing that? I would rather be ahead of that instead of Rob on Twitter. Now, you know what I'm saying? Doing behind the curtain of Wizard of Oz, you see he ain't really who the man he is. Look, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want him shaming my company.
Yeah.
Rob, take this little money and go sit your behind down, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hire you. I'll pull a camera on Rob. Hire him for a job that ain't even really a job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're the creative consultant to something. You're a consultant on something.
Like,
I have him on the phone with my assistant. Don't tell him what we need the movie to be, Rob. That's all we need from you. That's it, Rob.
That's it. You get $50,000 a year for this job. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like something like this. It's not hard. It ain't hard.
Yeah.
It ain't hard, man. You can still go work on all the stuff you do. Every now and then we'll call you up. If your phone ring, please answer it. If not, and if you don't answer, who gives a damn? Because we really don't care about you anyway. But yeah, imaginary titles, like just appease these people, man.
Lawrence said, Lawrence, all these people got egos. All of them. They all have egos.
Creators.
Rob all of them got egos.
Business owner. Rob created Image Comics. You think Rob ain't got no ego? All of them got egos. Probably the greatest indie comic book publisher of all time. He was part of that. Yeah, he got an ego. Then, not only that, he created Deadpool. You think he ain't got no ego? Big one. Big. What? He probably kicked the door down when he walked up in the Marvel office.
And look, I think some things is just about respect too. Like, I just think it was disrespectful not to let his family come to that after party. Like, people are like, oh, Rob is just crying. But I'm like, it's just respect and decency. Let's just say he is an ego maniac. He's hard to deal with. Don't let me come to the red carpet. I stand up with my kids and we finna. No, not you.
Right.
That's just disrespectful. Or tell me ahead of time. I don't even want to come. If I can't come to the whole thing, I'm probably just not gonna come. I'll just sit home. I'm cool.
And you know, Marvel probably send him some invites and then stop them at the.
Yeah, well, that's what he said. He was like, first, he didn't even have an invite to the red carpet. He had the bed to get that. He got the invite to the red carpet. They taking pictures on the red carpet. He said the person deleting the pictures, they taking. He go, no. They watch the movie, get up. Everybody finna get ready to go to the party. Hey, man, they say you can't come. So now I got to look at my family and tell them, hey, we not going. Like, that's just disrespectful.
Disrespectful, man.
There's 4 or 5 other people. Let them people come in and eat that little finger food, eat them crackers and jelly. Like, I'll probably, it's stuff like that would piss me off. I'm just pissed off because you disrespected me.
That's it. If he probably didn't even care about getting a writer credit or whatever, man, I'm at the premiere. This is something that I helped create. I want to talk about it. And it's an opportunity to help grow my brand off of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting back into the swing of things. I got Young Bloods coming up. And I don't even like Rob Liefeld as an artist or a writer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I get it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Y'all making money off me. I want to make a little money off y'all.
Yeah. It's just certain people, I believe, when you creating projects, y'all need to have a budget set aside, everything set aside for a certain. Y'all know when y'all do this Michael Jackson movie, y'all need to have 200 seats for the whole Jackson family. Don't leave not one of them Jacksons out. It's just certain things you know ahead of time. Don't leave not one of them out.
I think they'd be more respectful with, you know what I'm saying, with that, because like you said, this Michael Jackson. We got all the Jacksons are showing up.
All 500 of them.
Blanket and all of them gonna be
all their grandchildren, all of them. Have it ready for them.
Ready to go, and they will cause hell. You know what I'm saying? To raise all of that. So yes, you got to do that. But going back to what you said, setting aside if Marvel is doing what we got coming up, Secret Wars. Who was the main writer on Secret Wars?
Doomsday's coming up first, then Secret Wars. Right. Hickman, they doing Hickman and I forgot the other guy. Lauren said they did. I talked about that earlier. They did the same thing on. How can you not have the least you can do is have a ticket for the writers and the artists for a comic that you basing a TV show off of?
Right.
That's and they families. That's the least you could do.
Common decency. I just don't know how you even mess that up.
Like, you should have a person that's just their only job to make sure that everybody associated has a ticket and food and a drink. That's the least you can do. That I could do that job. Just make me head of making sure hospitality is straight for everybody.
It's like if, you know, we're in a nostalgia period. They redo, let's say they redo Conan or Terminator, right? And it's this big spectacle, yada yada. Arnold Schwarzenegger ain't in the movie, but he wants to, you know, I'm the one who made Terminator.
So what you can do?
Set aside a seat for Arnold, for ex-governor of California. Why would you not sit? You know what I'm saying? Or imagine him showing up and you take a picture with him and you deleting the pictures. Arnold, what, you deleting Arnold from out the camera? And then when he, you know, him and his little Mexican housekeeper, they walk in and, you know, hey, hold on, buddy, big guy, you ain't You're
not on the list.
Yeah, you ain't on the list. What do you mean I ain't on the list? This movie wouldn't even be without me. Ain't no reboot of Terminator or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I would be the person in the corporate office like, y'all, has anybody reached out to Arnold? Oh, Arnold's not involved. Kind of like how they did Sylvester Stallone with Creed. Like, I think they did slide a little wrong now. They did slide a little wrong.
And you know, what's even worse about that is to even make Rocky, Stallone sold the rights to Rocky to make Rocky.
Right.
He don't own it. So the least you can do is, hey man, I know you don't own none of this property, but you're the guy who made it famous. The only reason why it exists is because you were in it and everything. That, come on, man. Come be an executive, come be a producer.
Something.
Come on, man.
Like, that's the least.
Be a no-brainer.
And I was telling somebody, I'm like, that is what triggered Ryan Coogler to make that deal for Sinners. He probably saw how they did Rocky and was like, dang, you know, I'm doing this with Black Panther. I'm doing this. I don't own none of this. My next movie, y'all not going to play with me, at least for this particular brand. I'm not going to do this on every project I work on, but for this one, y'all make Sinners 2045. My daughter and her grandchildren own this, and they have rights to come in because y'all just played in this man's face. That's crazy.
That is crazy, but it's crazy. Y'all played in his face, but I got the producer credit. Like even Google is like, well, I'm gonna make money off of it. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Let's wrap. Let's get it back to the kid. How can we get Gen Z back?
I don't know.
My thing is, did they ever have Gen Z? Because they talking about back. I don't think y'all ever had them. I think y'all
Never
riding off
had
the
'em.
backs of millennials who were spending money and taking kids to see these things, and that kid was like, "Hey, it was cool." But I'm gonna go play this game, and I'm gonna put this phone in front of my face, and I'm gonna have YouTube playing in the back, this stream or whatever, and I'm gonna watch. You know, but they didn't. I don't necessarily think that they had them, and I think that's the issue. It's not that you lost them; you never had them. Who you lost or who you're losing is me. Who you're losing
Yeah.
is, you know what I'm saying, my demographic, not Gen Z. Y'all talking about the wrong people.
Yeah. Y'all never had them ever.
Y'all talking about the wrong. I'm the one keeping the lights on over there, not them. They ain't never kept. They don't even know how to pay a damn electric bill or cell phone bill.
They don't know how to buy a movie ticket.
Buy a movie ticket.
We talking about why they ain't coming. They don't know where to start.
What's this big building? Oh, they show movies in here? Like what? Never knew. I passed by this every day. Did not know this was a movie theater. Like, yeah, man. You gotta think they don't know what malls are. They don't know about hanging out at them. A lot of I went to the movies a lot just because I was just stuck at the mall. Sometimes, like shit, my mama is not coming to get me for another what movie playing. You know what I'm saying? Like what's on in the movies right now to my mama? My mama don't get off work until such and such. Let me just I'm tired. I rode my bike to the mall. Don't feel like riding back home. Let me rest up in the movies. So these kids ain't doing that. They ain't even, matter of fact, the kids ain't even allowed at the malls no more.
No, because when I go to my theater, they be like, "Hey, Fridays, Saturdays, if you younger than 17, you better have an adult with you." Which I get it. It's safety at this point, but yeah, these kids ain't. And if I'm in the movie business, I would be scared too because I'm already seeing the writing on the wall. I'm seeing it. These kids are not going to the movies. Streaming is programming people not to want to go to the movies. Like, yeah, that's what's going on. They scared. They don't know what's going to happen in the next 10 years. They seeing the writing on the walls.
Let me ask you this. Movie theaters, what can they do to entice not just Gen Z, but just anybody? Because the thing is, Gen Z will, if Gen Z has a millennial parent, that millennial parent is taking that Gen Z to the movie, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which creates that connection movie, you know what I'm saying? But if the millennial ain't going to the movies, then the Gen Z ain't going to the movies, then it's a domino effect.
Yeah.
Down alpha, beta, whatever. What can it? Because I'm like theaters and malls. Malls is hard for y'all. Amazon is kicking y'all behind. You know what I'm saying? But theaters, y'all got to figure out a way to make it spectacle. Make it where I hang out, where it's like you said, a date night. Me as a millennial, I don't mind still. Hey, come on, baby, we finna go to the movies, dinner,
right,
and a movie. I don't mind doing that. They might mind. I don't mind. But it's easier for me to cook a meal, make my own drink and sit it. And I got to put a nice size TV, yada, yada, yada. But that don't mean I don't want to do date night or go
right.
out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still cut from that cloth for back in the
right.
day. Or do you get me back into that theater? Why is it just these screens and not a bowling alley? I know some of them do, but majority don't. Bowling alley, hell, just the main event, right? What it is, main event. You got main event. What's the other one? Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's,
like that. Like these bars, these adult bar. You know what I'm saying? Hangout spots, adult arcades, if you want to call them. Everything should have been to me. Once that writing on the wall, instead of if I would have got like $1 billion, if I'm AMC and I had like some money to just spend, I'm converting every AMC to a main event or I'm buying main event, or I'm saying,
right.
Hey, how can we merge? How can I throw 4 or 5 theaters into a main event or Dave and Buster's or something of the equivalent? because adults are hanging out here. They getting, who knows what the
Yeah.
foot traffic could be just from somebody sitting there eating wings, drinking, watching.
Mhm.
Because now it's not just a theater; it's a sports bar, or it's
Right.
a it's an entertainment complex. It's not just
Yeah.
a theater. So they always talk about, oh, we make money off of concession and stuff.
Concessions,
But,
yeah.
but you ain't gonna get it if ain't nobody there to eat the damn concessions or drink the, you know what I'm saying? So why haven't they converted? I just don't get that.
I think they need to pack up. They need to go stay in Europe for like a month and ask them, because that's the origin of theater.
Right.
How has theater like advanced over the years? What are y'all doing? Are y'all having to shut down? Like, are people still coming? Do we have to transition it to more of like an intimate thing? Because that may just not be the future.
It might be
15 years ago, you could not tell us that malls would not exist. You couldn't tell us. We just couldn't see it. So this just might be the hard truth that
somebody knew.
movies is gonna be something that just may exist on a smaller scale, and you do have to make it an event. Start playing some of these UFC fights at the movie theater. Start playing the NFL finals. Put the Super Bowl. Like, they got to figure something out.
But that's what I'm saying. It's got to be now. It's not a theater. AMC is now an event center. You see what I'm saying? It's a bar. Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm buying up all the Buffalo Wild Wings, putting them inside the AMC.
Right.
Now, you know what I'm saying? You come to Buffalo Wild Wings, you got your wings, you buy your ticket, but now I'm making money outside of just showing a movie, because they always say, "Oh, we don't make money viewing, off
On the movies." Yeah.
It's concessions that make AMC or Cinemark or whoever. You got to turn it into something now more than a. Hell, all of these other companies is buying up IP. It's time for y'all to start buying up some IP. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Or merging some things. Find out who dying. You know what I'm saying? If Applebee's is on their last leg, hey, Applebee's.
Put the Applebee's inside.
Hey, I'm on my last leg too. You got one leg, I got one. Let's make two legs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can.
Because I did see AMC did say over the next couple years we're about to start putting more Dolby and IMAX screens. I'm like, those are cool, but is that bringing people?
That's not bringing people. I hate to say it. When I go to the movies, I'm not thinking IMAX and I'm not thinking Dolby.
Oh, I am. I got to go to a Dolby theater.
I'm talking about for regular. I'm just talking regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, a spectacle,
Yeah.
blockbuster. Yes. I'm talking about like a regular date night, regular every, you know what I'm saying? Most regular people ain't like, oh, I gotta go see it in IMAX.
You're right.
I gotta go in. So no, you don't need more expensive tickets. You don't need that. You need more cheap tickets to get more people in there to buy concession.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Not that I don't, because now I pay for the IMAX and I ain't got no money to go and get the popcorn and the soda.
Right.
And my girl over there, she looking at me like, I know you hear that. I'm like, I do, baby, but
on that last leg.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't go bigger screen. That one screen should be, or that IMAX, that Dolby, like you said, that should be a premiere thing. That should be for the money maker. That should be, you come to IMAX, it should be a phone in the seat or something. You can call up your order and all. You know what I'm saying? That's for them. We ain't there yet, baby. We ain't. Nah, baby. We ain't there. We watching them. They roll up in the limo or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We over here, but we can go get some Buffalo Wild Wings. They got the little special buy ticket, get 10 wings and whatever stuff like that. Why isn't that not the norm?
Yeah.
That should be the norm. I don't know, man.
It's gonna be a real sad situation in about 10-15 years.
I think less than that. I think once they really figure out streaming, the way the music business has figured out streaming, once Hollywood figures out, and it's weird because y'all the one and the same, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all music too, you know what I'm saying? The same studios own. But once they figure out streaming with TV, you know what I'm saying, TV and stuff like that, it's over.
Yeah.
It's Target, Walmart, Peppermint Music, all of these things. Only reason why they have a CD or a vinyl in it now is for niche purposes, for
Yeah.
special events, things of that nature. Best Buy don't even carry CDs no more. That was my
Nope.
spot.
Mm-mm.
I go right every Tuesday. That's back when music used to come out on Tuesdays. Every
Yep.
Tuesday, I'm racking them up. Before Circuit City went out of business, that was my spot too, because they would have a Circuit City special, Master P, to get the extra 2 songs on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I think less. It's going to be less now.
Pull up the Culture Maid's comment.
He said, but Blue, people don't go on dates like that anymore. They will bring them back as FOMO, but when people feel like they're missing out, they will spend their last dollar to come. True.
The thing is, FOMO can't be. You can't create. Well, you can't create it. Sometimes FOMO is just such an organic thing that just comes. I don't think Ryan Coogler sat down and was like, we got to figure, if I do this IMAX talk, this is going to be the FOMO to get people to see Sinners. It was just very organic. People started talking about it. People were like, dang, I got to see what everybody's talking about. It's hard to create that.
Yeah. And that's what FOMO can't be. Nobody's sitting like, oh, all I need is one. And when he get out and tell everybody what's good, they're going to run because they don't want to miss out. Nah, and another thing too is, everything is front loaded, and I don't think they thought that they would lose the international market the way they're losing it.
Mm-hmm. Politics plays a part in everything. Yeah.
So that international market is making them miss out on a lot of greenback. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, FOMO can't be. You can't live off FOMO.
You can't live off of it, and you can't create it. It's just something that happens organically. It really is. You can have as many content creators out talking about the Supergirl movie. If it's not organic, it's not gonna make people want to go. Like, something in there has to be real.
Yeah, gotta be.
Something has to be real.
That's one of the, not to bring in AI, but that's why I don't think AI will take off the way matter of fact, a lot of people saying this AI bubble is bursting now. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna be a fine. You know what I'm saying? Just like when .com bubble burst.
Mm-hmm.
If it ain't real, human beings are regardless of what people think, it's all about here. Soul, music, soul. You know what I'm saying? Will a one-hit wonder come out? Will the song be catchy or whatever? But will it last?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? FOMO is all about things about lasting, because a FOMO, something that's Sinners will last. Sinners is going to be talked about in 20 years, 25, 50. It's a classic already. You see what I'm saying? That's because it touched the soul. That's where the FOMO came from, touching the soul.
And it's one of those things that may not be recreated. He might do Sinners Part 2 and it might not do the same because,
Right, because sometimes lightning do only strike once.
Yeah.
The Black Panther was one of those. Somebody who was that coach just brought up.
Black
Panther was the yeah, it did have white people in dashiki.
Yeah.
That cultural, and I don't even know if that was FOMO. I just think people just wanted to.
I think it was FOMO. I think it was a cultural thing because it was a lot of, you got to see Black Panther. If you don't, this is not something you can't wait to come out on stream. Well, streaming wasn't even big back then. You got to go see it. And they're like, what is it about?
Right, but reason why I was gonna say it ain't. I think a lot of people didn't, like you said. What is it about? Black Panther? I don't know. It's not that I want to miss out. It's like, shit, I don't even know what Black Panther is. So I don't. I'm not afraid to miss out. I just don't know what it is. So now you get the whole shit. Like, yeah, Wakanda Forever. You know what I'm saying? White person in that shit. Get all of that. But then the second one comes and it's like, and we can talk ad nauseum about it, but it didn't have the same effect.
Yeah.
It didn't. You know what I'm saying? And they have to start concentrating on. It's like the NBA. Everybody shooting threes.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody got no mid-range game. Everybody want the ultimate score, which is the three. That's the most points you can get for shooting the ball. Everybody want that. Big men, who should be dunking, and they should be getting an easy 25 points because just feed it down. I'm 7 foot tall. I just turn around and put the ball in the basket. But nope, you want to take the hardest shot in the game, right? To me, I think movies and this entertainment business is the same way. They want to take because they think it's the most return.
Yeah.
But it's not. Because I can, like I said, if I can be a Shaq down low, turn around 16 times and make 32 points, right? Or I could jack up 16 threes, right? And do a lot of work trying to jack up this three because that ain't what I do. One thing, you know what I'm saying? And miss 6 of them, you know what I'm saying? And end up with 30. It's like, nah. That ain't the best return. Because the thing the thing is, once I'm with movies, if I miss 6, my brand is bad.
Yeah.
If you miss 6 times, no matter what, I might have hit 10 in a row. As soon as I do 6 bad in a row, it's over. It is over. And that's what is going on with Marvel right now. You got a bad brand because you keep missing. You keep shooting the 3. We keep feeding you the ball in the post. You dribble out to the damn 3-point line. What you doing?
Well, they'll have 2.5 wins in the future. We'll give half of Spider-Man to them and Doomsday and Secret Wars. The real test is afterwards.
I don't know if Doomsday and Secret Wars is gonna be the winner like they think it is.
Well, it's gonna be a win. It may not be a $3 billion movie, but I think it depends on what the budget is. If this is a $500 million budget,
you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was about to say. I don't know. And a lot of people keep getting mad about, oh, y'all keep talking about the budget, but what the movie was good. Like at the end of the day, it's a lot of good movies that don't get sequels or get buried. Reason I talk about the money is because I want to see this thing win so I can get another one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you like Thor, if Thor didn't pop off, you probably wouldn't have got another Thor. If Iron Man didn't pop, you wouldn't have got an Iron. You see what I'm saying? The money matters. The budget, all of that stuff that we are talking about, and it seems like it's brand new. It's not nothing brand new. It's just we as regular YouTubers are not privy to this information.
Right.
And it is a talking point, and it's making us go, hey, wait a minute. I like Captain Marvel. And you know what I'm saying? Or I like Shang-Chi, or I like and if it didn't do good, I'm like, shit. We not doing that again. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna come back up.
Yeah, this ain't a new thing. Maybe it's a new thing to other people, but this has been around since the 90s, talking about budgets and money and who's a great producer and who's a hot director. And this is just an evolution of the conversation, because now these may have been barbershop conversations where you seen the new Spike Lee and what you think about Spike Lee and Denzel and that combo. This has been a thing. We just on the internet now talking. This ain't new.
Because it's a lot of movies that I grew up liking, great movies that was flops.
Well, we talked about that a long time ago. It's because it was okay to flop back then because we knew VHS. That's where they're gonna hit the money at. I might spend $10 million on Menace to Society and it might make 15 or 20. I'm cool because I know when they go to VHS, people gonna buy it. Yep. I will eat that. Yes.
And that's why I'm like, once they figure out the streaming thing, I don't think they really make money off streaming the way that.
Yeah.
Because it's the bad thing is, you know what I'm saying? Streaming versus renting at like a Blockbuster, something physical. That's a person coming in, rent, or he done bought. You know, he's stuck with the movie or physical.
Yeah,
I'm selling this VHS or this DVD for $30. That's 2 tickets, really, if you think about it. And I'm getting bulk of that money because Walmart done already bought the movie.
Yeah.
So I done already got the money. It ain't like that no more. And they have to figure that part out. If they figure out how can I wholesale a bulk of 1,000 Spider-Man DVDs to Target, because Target wants it because they know it's gonna sell out. Right? I get that money from those 1,000 Spider-Man Blu-ray DVDs that I just gave Target. Then I do the VOD thing, video on demand, and I'm making people rent it for, $10, $15.
Oh, it's outrageous. It's $30. It's like, y'all, come on. I guess it's 30. And in the grand scheme of things, when you think about it, it's like, it's really not a lot. But it's like, to me, I'm like, $30 is a lot for me to rent Superman to watch at home if I want to see it. I might as well just pay. Yeah, that's outrageous.
Yeah, it is.
Drop it down to 15. I will never rent a movie.
See,
I might could work with 50. 30's a lot.
It is. A lot of people gave Disney Plus hell when they was doing the date and date, but they was making you pay to watch. That should be the model.
I might can eat 20 because the movies was 20 back then. I paid $20 for Black Widow. I can eat 20, 30.
But you get what I'm saying? That should be Black Widow hits or Superman is about to hit. I think it's on streaming now. I think what it went this week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not on HBO Max yet. But
No.
once it hits HBO Max, it should be pay to play or pay to watch.
Yeah.
It should be. Don't just give it to me just because I got HBO Max.
Because there's a lot of people who don't have HBO Max, but I might want to watch Superman. But I don't want to pay $30 for it because now I'm gonna just go pay the $10 for the subscription of HBO Max and cancel it.
Right. Because that's how much. So now you got me for a month. You know what I'm saying? And then I cancel. If I'm already a subscriber, maybe give me a percentage off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But brand new movie like that, especially a blockbuster, no, make it to where, because they were just talking about FOMO or making something worth more than what it is. They got to figure that out again.
Yeah.
How can I make Superman worth more than what it is, even though I'm putting it on streaming? Hell, $5 will make them more money. An extra little bit more than $10. Just putting it behind a paywall will make it that much more of anything.
Yep.
And you can't go wrong because it's yours. Like, that's what I ain't getting. Like, you holding it on your hard drive anyway.
Yeah.
Put it behind the paywall. And if don't open it, shit, it didn't work. Okay, well, release it on streaming.
And I do think there is a way to do it because I was watching Chill and Darius the other day, and Chill was like, they should have kept Superman in theaters longer. And I'm like, I don't know. If you are looking at the numbers and you see I'm only going to make $2 million this weekend, go ahead and put it out because Wicked, I remember when Wicked went to pay-per-view, they made $70 million the first week it was out. $70 million or $2 million in the theater. Yeah, go ahead and throw that out there. Yeah.
And he said he only did that because of Peacemaker. He wanted you to go directly from Superman to Peacemaker.
But why? There's no correlation.
Gunn said
That's why I don't like him. He lies a lot. He's a bad liar. I don't like when people lie.
He said he took it. He said going because he's
lying.
It's still in theaters. It's just But
what does Superman got to do with Peacemaker?
I don't know yet. I don't know.
No, you don't know yet. Let's just say 8 weeks down the line when we get to the finale, that's when it makes sense. We'll just leave it in the movie theaters for the 8 weeks. But you ain't have to tell me that lie that is coming out because I got to watch. It goes with episode 1 of Peacemaker, and it don't.
Sometimes you got to lie, Tina. That's what they do. They up there to make the lie. It just got to sound good. I think we getting a lot of just bad lies. Like Feige bad lie. Oh. All right,
I can accept Feige's couple of lies. James Gunn just wake up every day and lie. Like that take a lot of energy to wake up every day and lie multiple times in a day. He just be lying. That's why I don't like him.
As he's dyeing his hair gray. Sometimes I think he just get lost in the sauce sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
I just would have been like, hey man, the big wig said it's time to go because at first, this is the lie that I don't like. First, he said it was out of his control. Then second, he was like, well, we pulled it out because it goes along with Peacemaker. No, it don't. Maybe when we get to episode 7, it will, but right now,
right.
Episode 1, it don't.
Not episode 1.
Yeah, the Justice Gang was in there for like Tony said, Tina said, James lied a lot. A lot. And I don't like that for him. I don't trust people who lie like that because why are you doing that? I could deal with a murderer being around me. I can't deal with no liar. Because that murderer would be like, man, I had to take him out. A liar would be like, I didn't do it. So you didn't do it?
I saw you do it.
Get out my house. I don't trust nothing about you. I'll let the murderer sleep in because at least the murderer said he had to do what he had to do. You looking at me dead in my eyes, so you didn't do it.
Dan
You didn't even have to lie.
When Blue rests that right arm, you already lost. I do be resting that right. I rest it right.
I don't like that. He just every day I wake up, I see a new lie about him. He make me mad. I need to mute James Gunn.
Mute him. Look, I'd rather have him out here doing the Lord's work than Feige. Feige is the worst liar to me because he has.
No, he's not. He just done told some big ones. He ain't the worst.
That's what I'm saying. He's the Gunn is just trying to build. He's trying to build. Even if we want to say he's trying to build FOMO, he's just out here trying to build something. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to build something. Feige built something and then is not standing on what he built. It's like, we know you said that you don't write. You said you don't write script. And you stood for the longest. You stood by that. Now all of a sudden, oh no, we got finished script. And now everybody's like, no, the hell we don't. The Nightcrawler dude, he just came out again and said, hey, look, man, I don't know, man. They had me in full costume, green screen, by myself.
That's horrible. That's horrible. And I seen so many people on the internet was like, they've been doing this. Why are y'all acting like this a thing? Just because you've been doing something don't mean it's not horrible. It's still horrible.
I don't want to be by myself, green screen, or fake body doubles in because you don't want me acting with the dude. Why is Marvel? My thing about Marvel is the mystique is done. The facade, we got to keep everything on the wraps. That boat sailed, that plane landed, it's gone. Like, who cares?
And the thing is, people gonna still go either way. The whole script can leak. People gonna go, or they gonna go.
If your product is good, they gonna go. The thing is,
and our community is so small. We're the community involved with these leaks and all that. These other people ain't into that.
Because if I'm sitting there and I'm telling like the general audience, whatever the leak is, they looking at me like I'm crazy. Man, I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know what me and Tina, my wife just walked in and looked at me, and she went. I go, hey, you heard it? We was in there having a good. Like, I don't know the hell y'all was talking. Whatever y'all was having a good conversation. That's all she gonna say. Seemed like I was like they don't know what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. So stop with the whole the leaks and.
I wonder, do they sit everybody down in a big auditorium and say, "Listen, y'all only getting a quarter of the script. You see all these people here, all your coworkers? You're only going to see about 3 of them." Like, that's some crazy foolishness.
Right.
Because I think when you're on a set or when you're in the music studio, when you're playing basketball, you need that energy of your people to kind of, that's what brings the story alive. And this is just crazy.
What you were saying about, when they was on set and it's just 3 of them and the dude playing Nightcrawler, whoever, I don't know who got in the fight or whatever, but he been in the set, sitting in this trailer for 6 hours. They bring him up for some air, you know what I'm saying? All right.
Then you done said something wrong, yeah.
Right, and then in passing, as the other dude going to his trailer, because he mad for shooting on the green screen with, some green people and all of this other stuff and a body double. He says some jokey joke shit, and you the real thespian, you take it, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how you build camaraderie or
that's sad. That's sad that they can't really. And the movie's gonna come out, it's gonna be good, it's gonna make $1 billion, cool, but it's like us that are really watching it closely, we're gonna be like, we could tell they not in the same. We can tell they not together. You can see that because you can tell when you're watching Multiverse of Madness that they're not together. You can tell on Peacemaker last night. Yeah.
But at least with Peacemaker, it was 2 of the same person, right? Like,
what I'm saying is the screen where they put in the Justice game, you can tell like they all wasn't together. But it's like the average person ain't, they're not gonna catch that. They don't care. But it's like that's sad that we are in this state of filming that it's like.
Right, but that's where their money goes. Why are you not trying your best to make everything practical?
Yeah.
Nature is free, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Nature, and the way technology is, it should be easy to incorporate or slide in or change a face. You know what I'm saying? Like, we come from T2, Jurassic Park. You know what I'm saying? I know it's way better now.
Yeah.
But y'all spending all of this money to shoot what they call it, the volume, shoot in the volume. Why?
And it does not look good. You would think with all this technology that the volume would look a lot better than what it should. It doesn't look that good. If you really have like an editor's eye, you can just see it. It looks weird.
Just get a regular sound stage, build you some props up, call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Use the volume when needed. If I need to do, Captain Marvel flying through, Kree airspace or whatever, and the starships and all that. Yeah, I can see that for the volume. But I don't need the volume for somebody to walk into a house.
Yeah.
Go get an old set from Martin or something that you own. I'm pretty sure you own it. Put it up for, you know what I'm saying? Leave it up. Let these people walk through this damn house and call it a day.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They filming House of the Dragon now. I'm in that community. They just outside. If you see it, you see it. We got to film outside. Right. You just got to see what we doing. And guess what? People still gonna watch House of the Dragon.
They're gonna watch it.
That's crazy that these people are so isolated and not filming together. And RDJ got body doubles. Spider-Man got body doubles. Everybody, like, I'll give Spider-Man some bail because he's doing 2 movies. I get that. But everybody else, why is Nightcrawler don't know who he fighting against? This is crazy. And you know what else that even tells me? That tells me he's not even filming with the other X-Men.
Nope.
I'm ready to go to bed. You done got me mad. I need to get some blood pressure medicine. Why is this guy filming by himself? That means he ain't even with the other X-Men. This is crazy.
Oh man, imagine you got this. You got the phone call. Hey, we doing Secret Wars. We need you, big dog. We need you, big dog. You like, oh shit, hell. You
on the phone with James Marsden, all your homies.
X-Men reunion, dog. We in there. You show up and it's just you. Well, where James Marsden at? Where
he's filming next week.
Right. Wait, hold on. No, next week. But I'm not filming next week. Yeah, we know. Then they hand you 2 sheets of paper. Here's the script.
Everything else blocked out with a red pen. It's scribbled up. You look at
what is this? Oh, this is the script. This is what do you call it? Plussing?
Don't worry, we're gonna plus it. You might have to come back in 2 months because we might need you back. Do you have anything planned in 2 months? Yeah, it's my child's birthday.
Right. That Dracoff story that I did last night, what he said, filmed all his scenes just to be called back and say, we gotta do this again, dog.
Yeah.
And we plussing it. We changed
There is nothing okay about that. I don't care. I don't care if Puff Daddy makes the greatest hits in the world. It's nothing okay about how we got to that process. It's nothing okay with what they doing. Right. Just because the movie is going to make $1 billion, $2 million, that don't mean that how they doing this is okay. And that's why years later, these actors started coming out saying this shit was trash. It was bad. It was horrible doing that.
He said, I told them to get a new actor.
Yeah.
Somebody else. I ain't coming back, dog. Y'all got to find somebody else. I did my job. And they was like, hey, nah, man, you can't. We ain't done filming.
This is crazy.
You got to show back up.
But once again, no plan. This has always been how they've ran their business. It's always been a frat house. We should not be 15 years in and y'all still working like this. This is crazy.
Right. They working like guerrilla shootings.
Yeah.
Like that's the movies that I be in. They be like, what I wrote, I don't like today. So we're just gonna change it up today. Like it's a dude. I be talking to my homeboy. I talk shit about him all the time, but that's how he works. I be like, oh, come on, man. You ain't even. We just gonna freestyle this scene today. Like I took off work for this, bro. Like Yeah, man. I just need you just stand in the corner over there and oh man, you ain't got no script for me, bro. Nah, see what we're gonna do is matter of fact, let me call up. You gotta call something so we adding extra people. What? Hold on, man. Do we know what we doing? Like that ain't what Marvel should not be on that type of time. You know what would be good for you, Nightcrawler? You know what? Let me call Jennifer Lawrence. Let me see if she want to show up. Like what? Y'all ain't talked to her yet? I think we can get her on set today though. It's like, nah, that ain't right. That ain't right. Y'all should have an itinerary, days. I should be able to go get my food break. I know the union is hating it.
Oh, well, that's another reason why they like to go overseas. Yeah. Now the American actors are unionized, but all them other ones, the extras, all the people they working to death and don't have to pay health insurance and they don't have the same labor laws. Yeah, they love to go over there and abuse those people.
The background actors, I hating it because I just we only gonna have y'all today for 8 hours. It'd be a whole new day by the time we go home, Tina.
Yeah.
Hey, but still the same pay.
Yep. Rain said, how do you know a scene works when everything? They don't know when it works. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing right now. They letting these people film in these chunks. Then the Russos and the editors are going to go sit home and watch it and realize this is a disaster. We need some of these people to come back. We need to change this. And they letting RDJ write the script. That is crazy altogether. And then that's when the reshoots come in. We need you to do this. We need you to do.
They made us believe that reshoots is just a normal everyday part of filming. It is not.
Yeah, people think that's just normal. Oh, that's normal for Marvel.
Reshoots is not a normal. Reshoots mean more money. Nobody wants to reshoot. They will. Matter of fact, I was on set, and he was a DP. His camera was malfunctioning, right? It was messing up. It was messing up. And the main guy came down and said, if you don't have this camera up by yada, 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 we shutting this production down because we don't have the money to be wasting another day on this. We just going to go on to the next shoot. They don't want to reshoot nothing. Oh, well, it's already antiquated into the budget. No, it is not. The budget is the budget. It ain't, all right, 5 days plus 3. That ain't what the budget is. The budget is the budget. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know show me a spot where you go to work and they be like, all right, but we're going to add overtime into this. No, overtime is never, that's why it's called overtime. You know what I'm saying? You don't show the work, like, all right, we got you for 8, but
you might gotta stay for 2 more. You might gotta come in on your off day.
What are you talking about?
And we're not gonna pay you for it extra.
Right, and we're not gonna pay you for it. What do you mean?
When you signed your employee agreement, you probably didn't see, but we have the right to have you come back, and your lawyer didn't tell you. Oh yeah.
Like, nah, that's not.
It's your anniversary. Oh, I'm sorry. You got to come back. Yeah.
Oh, you had another movie that you signed on to shoot. Well, I guess you won't be doing that. Or you better we'll just CGI that mustache right on off of you. What? You know what I mean? Like, nah.
Marvel crazy.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Marvelous. Disney. Go back to being. You know what? Go back to being Disney.
That's it. First of all, I wouldn't be trying to get the men. Y'all never had the men, so just
go back to
Victoria's Secrets ain't selling boxers.
Right.
Just stick to what you do. Just
I would buy some Victoria's Secret boxers though, but you're right.
They probably would be nice. Just stick to the women. Your brands that you have for the men, just keep those elders there and hope that Blue brings his son and his grandchildren and let's pray they stick around.
I mean, and how long can you keep Marvel going? How long can you keep Lucasfilm going anyway? Right? Like in all actuality, Star Wars is like that's like an outlier. Came out in the 70s, it's still kind of going strong now. But the reason why it was going strong is strong fan base, a lot of different creators coming in, writing lore, different things of that nature. Video games was TV shows, cartoons, Christmas specials,
Yep.
Sesame Street, The Muppets, like all of these things help grow that fan base. Marvel is comic books. Hate to say it, it's Marvel Studios. Y'all bread and butter relies on those 26 to 20, you know what I'm saying, the 32 pages in that book.
Yep.
You keep that going, you might be able to keep Marvel Studios going. But if you don't want to give Rob Liefeld his 50 grand and 2 tickets to come to the premiere, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna work. So Disney, just be Disney. Give me some more. Figure out how to make some more princesses, some new princesses.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Mickey Mouse?
Yeah. Where's Mickey Mouse?
And excuse my French, but where's Mickey Mouse?
Where's Daffy Duck? Where the people at?
Where they at? You know what I'm saying? Like, why Mickey Mouse don't have a movie? Y'all talking about what can we do? Mickey Mouse, you know what I'm saying? It's Mickey Mouse. If he can't make you no money, then y'all just need to just go ahead.
Just shut it down. Yeah, just shut it down. That's what people come to see, Mickey Mouse.
Like, where is?
Or like you said, but even if you make a movie about the princess, I think the girl's still gonna show up. I will watch it. Like, get all the Disney princes together and put them on some type of mission.
Not the prince. I'm talking about the prince. Maybe I said the wrong. Princesses. Give me.
No, you did say princesses, but I'm going back to the men, like how to get the men drawn. I'm thinking like maybe you should make a movie with all the well-known Disney princes and put them on some type of mission. I don't know, but leave them niggas where they at. If they ain't here, don't bring them on. That's what I would say. Why y'all trying to get the people to come who don't want to come?
That's chasing the. I think chasing the women demographic hurt them.
Yeah,
because it was we got this mythical new audience. There's no new audience.
Yeah,
there's never a new. You know what I'm saying? Because you bought an existing IP. There's not a new audience.
Yeah.
Now, if you like John Wick, when they made John Wick, that was a new audience. Now we got a John Wick audience. You know what I mean? But if I go right now and I buy Game of Thrones, let's say Game of Thrones went dormant. I'm a new studio. I buy Game of Thrones. I am now buying their fans. There's not going to be a new audience. I mean,
yeah,
new people might show up, but it won't be enough to where I say.
Or you need to change the demographic. Like this is the demographic.
That's it. And the reason why I bought Game of Thrones is for that demographic because I know exactly what I'm getting.
Yeah,
that is the misstep and the fumble on Disney's part. Chasing.
Look, give them what they want. That's what I say. Let's do another season of Daredevil. Let's make another. Go find your white Captain America. I want for as long as Trump is in office, make everything great again. Bring it all back. Okay. I don't want to. Don't let the black people lead any movies. Put Blade back on the shelf. Give them what they want to see if it works. Because when I'm looking at the box office, all the DEI movies is winning to me. I don't know.
But when has that not? Let me ask you this though. When has that not been the case?
I think that was the case at one point. It was just the good old boys movies that was winning. But now, like when you look at the box office, the big ones is let's go back to 2025. I was looking at it. Let's see what we got. What's the big one? Lilo and Stitch. That's DEI. Minecraft. I think that'll lean kind of,
That's kids. That's DEI.
Kids.
They're not the
Jurassic World. How much more DEI can you get? You got a white woman leading it, a black man in there, a gay guy. Yeah, that's DEI. Give them straight men with mustaches and beards and plaid shirts. Bring it back. Yeah, that's what I think. Give people what they want. See if it works.
But I think Culture just brought up Top Gun. Top Gun is that's the white straight male demographic.
But that's also the millennial demographic too.
Millennial look, man, we came up doing the white straight male. That's but I'm with you. Don't run from that. To me, you prematurely tried to get out of that game. White straight men, they the ones. Why would you get away from the people who write the checks?
But bro, when I'm looking at these movies, like the white straight man movies not leading the box office. When we look at 2024, Inside Out, Wicked, Moana, Beetlejuice, like this is not the white straight men movies in 2024 leading the box office. Barbie,
I don't know. Barbie.
I don't know.
Oppenheimer, right?
Where was Oppenheimer at? That was number 5. That was 2023. So in 2023, top movies are Barbie, Superman, Across the Spider-Verse, that's DEI, Guardians of the Galaxy, that I will get that straight white male, Oppenheimer, and then Little Mermaid. It's DEI.
No, I'm right, but what I'm saying is DEI will win because it's diversity. But you gotta know where to place it at. So those things, they should win because I'm getting a bigger audience.
Right.
Black people, white people, kids, whatever. Those are what they call 4 or 5 quadrant films type films, family, you know what I'm saying, type stuff like that. But don't shy away from a Top Gun. Don't shy away from a John Wick. Don't shy
they
away
not.
From this.
I'm looking. Indiana Jones was the number 12 movie. Mission Impossible was number. Like it's like these movies with the straight white men ain't making the money.
What? Of course. Well, but the thing with Indiana Jones is they threw a woman in there.
Was it a woman lead? I didn't watch it.
Yeah. They basically put Indy on the back burner for old girl in the movie.
Okay. I didn't watch that one now.
So Top Gun did what it did because guess what? It was it was math. They told you what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do a straight white male movie, then do a straight white male movie. You can't do that and then throw a female, try to sneak a female in there.
Yeah.
Because of diversity. That's the thing. A lot of the straight white male movies that you see that fail, they snuck a female in there because of diversity or because of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Them chasing that audience.
But is it that they snuck the female in there? But I feel like it's always been females in straight white male movies.
Right. But the straight white male is front and center.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When you decenter that audience, because basically once you decenter the character, you're decentering the audience.
Right.
That's just point blank period. You know what I'm saying? If it was an all black movie and then that white person was the white savior, and what are the black folks gonna say?
Yeah, of course.
Get the fuck out. Get out. No, man. Nah, that ain't. So you're doing that with the straight white, you know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, black millennial males, they don't mind that straight white male.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I grew up on it. Rambo, Rocky, Terminator. I grew up on that. Not saying that I don't like, black movies too, but I grew as a millennial. I'm gonna go spend money to watch another Rocky movie. If Sylvester Stallone laced them up right now, his old ass, I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be right there. I thought, damn, Rocky came back. First Creed. Yeah, like I'm gonna be right there. I'll be right there. I done seen every Terminator movie.
Yeah.
Good or bad. I'm right there. Rambo. This last Rambo was horrible. I hated it. Why was it made? Right there watching it. You see what I'm saying? If Knight Rider came out with a movie, I'd be right there. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
Knowing damn well that we 100 years past the tech that Kit was. Like, that don't even matter. But I'll be right. That movie better be a period piece. I tell you, if they do not
right.
But I'm gonna be right there. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the stuff that I grew up. That goes back to programming.
Yeah, programming.
Back to programming. You know what I'm saying? What was it? That one was the 18. I mean, that's diverse, but what did the 18 do?
When did that come out?
I know it's been a while. It just came to my mind because I'm just thinking of the stuff that I used to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jesus, that was a long time ago. The 18, 2010?
18. No, I think that's.
Nah, not that one. Talking about the one from the 80s?
No. Was it 2010? Was that what?
The war movie?
Yeah, with Rampage in it. 18. Rampage Jackson was in it.
I see 2010.
2010. Yeah, Q said 2010.
Yeah.
But even that centered, it was straight white men in the forefront.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? All I'm saying is quit trying because of whatever political climate, because politics is fake. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Politics is fake. It is. People don't, whatever the major politic thing is, people ain't moving like that.
Yeah.
Whatever the Democrats saying is the major problem, regular people don't give a damn about what the Democrats are saying. Whatever the Republicans saying, they don't give a damn. Do I got a job? Can I go get something to eat? And how much is the oil change or some tires on my car? You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that matter. So, okay, now I can save money to go watch
Right.
a movie or whatever. But when LGBTQ being a big thing, no, but real people, not saying that there was, you know what I'm saying, people didn't hate or you know what I'm saying, but regular everyday people didn't like look at the gay person and be like, let me go slap this motherfucker, or let me, you know what I'm saying, like, because I got too much, I'm too busy doing what I don't even know. For one thing, I don't even know if they gay, straight, or not. But if they are, okay, you gay dog, cool. And either I'm gonna rock with you or I'm not, but I'm gonna keep going the direction that I'm going.
Right.
The trans thing, okay, right? Whether I agree or disagree, okay. I just want to watch Avengers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that the politics thing is not what's real. Companies get Budweiser saw that. Like, as soon as Budweiser went downhill, because that's not who buy Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
who buying them damn nasty ass beer? It's not straight white. You know what I'm saying? Poor black. That's who buying the Bud. Just saying. They got all the data in the world and discarded. All the data in the world. They got data. Some of this data been the same since the inception of the television.
Yeah.
And they thought it was gonna change because the year rolled over to 2025. What? You know what I mean? It don't make sense to me. What audience are you chasing? This is a boy's product. This is a man's product, a men's product, a boy product. Chase the boy.
Yeah.
Girls will follow if they like it. You know what I'm saying? Girls show up at
Yeah.
Comic-Con, all that. They like dressing up as Storm and Mystique and all of that. They'll follow
Yeah.
suit. But those girls will. But
Yeah.
if you want to chase, all women ain't for that.
Yeah.
Majority of the women don't give two damns about a comic book and will laugh if you say, "Hey, girl, that Secret Wars. Did you read Secret Wars? You ain't getting no draws tonight trying to talk to this girl about Secret Wars." You see what I'm saying? Go after what it's meant for. Star Wars meant for boys. Marvel
Yeah.
meant for boys. Barbie is meant for girls. The Disney princesses is meant for girls. I like Pocahontas. You know what I'm saying? Little Mermaid was my jam. I like Jasmine and Aladdin. You know what I mean? So you will get us too. If it's good, I'll show up.
Yeah.
But know what if your demo is women, chase the women. Then you ain't got to write. Hey, Variety, yeah, you could go ahead and post that. You can post that article. It's true, man. We've been fighting for the longest, but yeah, it's true. We just don't know what to do with boys. Simple. Do some boy shit. Blow half the world up and make men. You know what I'm saying? What do we do? Oh, we got to fix the other half of the world. Like, that's some boy shit.
Bruh, but I don't think these boys want to see that.
They watch it in anime all day long. They do. That's what I'm saying.
Look, if they make a movie, if they make a what was big, because you know that was big in '90s, end of the world movies, Independence Day, Armageddon.
Right.
These boys ain't getting out the house. They don't want to get out the house. It's the problem. They don't want to get out the house.
You gotta give them some house music. You gotta give it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them something for the house. But that go back to what I'm saying. Okay, you make this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You get majority, you know what I'm saying, however many people show up to the theater to watch it. Don't just give it to them for free now at the house. Don't give them no incentive to be home.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
because in my mind, I thought Superman was gonna make. I'm like I'm like, you can't get no more straighter or whiter than that. Oh my god! Even though he's an alien, I just thought Superman was gonna make some bread. The kids don't want to get out the house to go to the movies.
I think everybody was wrong.
They were blowing stuff up. They was fighting. It was funny. They was kicking. They didn't want to go see it.
My initial was like, "Oh, Superman it's going. If it don't make $1 billion, it's gonna scratch it. It's gonna be knocking at the door." That's what I said.
You can't get no more straighter than Superman and Batman, and these young boys don't want to see it. They don't care about it. They don't. And when you have a demographic that just don't care, don't care about their ass. Move on.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If they don't care, they don't care. You gotta quit trying to make them care. Look, when it was a soda that came out, Crystal Pepsi, right? And I liked it, but everybody was like, "Oh, give me the red." You know what I'm saying? A clear soda, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like when these things don't work, they don't work. Don't keep chasing it. Don't keep chasing it, and that's what I mean. That audience.
And I also think Disney, especially Marvel, they're learning that the millennial generation is becoming the audience, and I think they realizing we becoming a freaking problem. I think they feel like that we are dictating too much. And when you have little kids who like, I just want to go to the movies, maybe the parents are more so like, let me just take the damn kids to the movies. But the kids don't have that urge to, I want to go to the movies anymore. They don't care. You done gave them an iPad, a PlayStation, some Cheetos, and a drink. They not coming out their room. They got all the entertainment they could ever have.
So, right. So now you got to deal with us, right?
Yeah.
And we a problem because we know our shit.
Yes.
That's why we're a problem. And you can't just feed us. We come from quality, right? We come from quality. Every sitcom, every movie, every television show that came out was trying to get you to watch them for an hour or 30 minutes. Trying their best. TV commercials. So, you know what I'm saying? Having this person show up on that show or have the actor do. What was it? What was the old girl used to sing in the malls all the time? Tiffany. You remember Tiffany? White girl used to be she went on tour. And remember people used to go on tour in malls. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
The West Crest Mall, MC Hammer be performing for 15 minutes. Come watch him. You can't touch this. And they'll do a commercial. Like, you know what? Public access. Remember Fox, CBS, they all had their little public access, and that's how they don't know how to reach the regular community. We are part of regular. We understand regular touch, reach out, touch. I'm on the phone, yeah, but you could probably reach me better. I hate to say it with a flyer, probably catch my attention more than a damn, just a quick little blurb on the phone.
Yeah,
I be done forgot that shit. They don't do the right. They advertise to the wrong people. I was saying this to my brother. I was like, man, you remember Source Magazine? Source, it'll tell you it might be three sources deep, but they ran that ad for whatever that CD that was coming out of the album until it came out. Even when it came out, the next 3 issues of the Source was, out now, such and such, out now. Or if it had a milestone, went gold in 30 days, buy this. You know what I'm saying? Like, your advertising is horrible as well.
Yeah.
Who are you advertising to? Because it ain't me. It's that audience that don't, like you said, don't care.
They don't care. So but like I said, this is across the board on all industries. This isn't just movies. These 13 to 28s, they have what they care about, and it's such a small thing, right? They don't care. We used to dream big. Dang, I want a house. I want a Mercedes. I want They don't care.
You know what? I also think they don't care because I also think that they don't know or understand the options that they have. Right?
Yeah, that too. And they spoil. We spoiling these kids.
Right. But
they spoil.
Even with so now I got a kid to spoil. That means either take something away to make them change their gaze, you know what I'm saying? To make them look a different direction or change their habits, or you add something to.
Yeah.
They'll watch it. It's like, nah, just because they're on the phone don't mean they're gonna watch it.
Yeah. There really is a I don't care in this new generation of kids. It really is. I don't care. Unless it's something they really care about. Like you said, you take their phone away, you take their iPad away, oh, you got a problem in the house.
Right.
But try to take that phone. Hey man, leave your phone at home. We finna go watch the movies. I just stay home. I don't even want to go to the movies. I'd rather stay with my phone.
Yeah.
So it's across the board. These kids, they not going to the movies. They're not listening to music like that anymore. They really not buying clothes. You know, when we was growing up, it was a thing to be fly. These kids want, what's the shoes that give them some Crocs, some joggers and a tee? They good.
Man, when I was like, my daughter, once she got into high school, she was like, I was like, you ain't gonna iron your clothes? She looked at me like I was crazy.
And I'm just talking about the boys. The boys, I mean, I think girls are a little bit more high maintenance. We're a little bit more into social media and things. So we gonna spend money. Boys, I don't care.
Well,
are you
men have always been simple, right? Always been simple. It was that one thing that a man would fixate over, a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's still the same. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think kids have changed. The toys have changed. The phone, but the mind state of a man, the mind state of a woman, I think is for the most part still the same. Like you said, women still accessorize, makeup things, the stuff like men are still simple. Well, there's some sassy ones out there, but for the most part, still simple.
But all those things used to go together. Think about it. When you was a kid, you had the He-Man toy, the He-Man cartoon.
Yep. We love.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I was saying, like, when you was a kid, you had the He-Man toy, the He-Man cartoon, the He-Man drawing book. And when the He-Man movie come out, oh, I got to be there because I done been there with He-Man. These kids, when you give them this phone, you don't know what they are interested in and what they're doing. We don't know. And that's why it's hard for advertisers to figure out what the hell do these kids want and what are they doing?
But see, I'm gonna give you a little pushback on that. I can say McDonald's right now, and my phone will start sending me McDonald's stuff. And they'll know if I click on McDonald's. So they know. Now, and these kids do be lying about their age on the phone and things. Like that. Maybe that's what it is because they can't get a definite age.
You can't pinpoint it versus when you go and buy the He-Man toy and the He-Man comic book, you can say, okay, He-Man is working.
But the advertisers know what you click on, so.
But that's the thing, these kids ain't clicking. Once they wait till Grand Theft Auto come out. Once Grand Theft Auto out, that's all I'm clicking on.
Well, no, what I mean by is, so whatever a kid is clicking on, that's what I should say. That data is out there. The advertisers should know, right? Like you said, girls with Polly Pocket or Barbie. It was the Barbie. It was, you know what I'm saying? The shirt with Barbie on it, the jelly heels, stuff like that had Barbie on it. Boys, G.I. Joe or He-Man, the accessories, the cartoon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the phone, to me, it should be easier to pinpoint, even though I know it's a little, because it's a lot of data to sparse through, but it should be easier for me to say, okay, I just put I got a toy line and I've been pushing these ads out and nobody's clicking on it. Well, if ain't nobody clicking on it, I might need to stop because ain't nobody clicking on this shit. Now, if I do get a couple of clicks, I need to see what this age group is, right? Oh, there I go, 25. So a lot of 25-year-olds are clicking. There go my audience. So it's like they can, to me, they can. Now, that 25-year-old, I might think it's 25 is really a 13-year-old or something like that. Like, like I said, these kids is just clicking.
Yeah.
Or just, because a lot of this stuff do be age restricted.
Yeah.
It'll just, nope, I was born in 88. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So that will mess up the data a little bit, but at least you know that a person is into whatever it was that was clicked on. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, keep making that. Keep doing that. If don't nobody click on the Marvels, I don't need to make that. You see what I'm saying? No advertisers is gonna show up for me when I say, "Hey man, I'm gonna put the Marvels on CBS." All the advertisers for that block, I'm like, man, why? You know, why?
Yeah.
Find something else, because I need some real eyes on. I just made a new ad. I'm running on CBS, and I need some eyes on this. But you want to put the Marvels on? You know what I'm saying? So they know. It's just I think they are handling the info incorrect.
They just start making low budget content. Start making some shoot 'em up, blow 'em up movies, and see if we can get the men back into the theaters. Y'all coming back? Because why y'all ain't watch Daredevil? I'm gonna always say that. Why y'all ain't watch Daredevil? Why y'all ain't watch Thunderbolts? Why y'all ain't watch Fantastic Four?
Daredevil was to me. We didn't have enough. I'm gonna tell you, people talk. The people who show up for Daredevil said, "Hey, man,
it wasn't enough actual Daredevil. It was too much Matt Murdock." So people tapped out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just got that story. So if I'm watching, because I'm pretty sure this will happen. It was like, oh shit. Marvel's Daredevil come out this week. I'm gonna watch all the Netflix Daredevil. You know what I'm saying?
To get caught up. Mm-hmm.
Then I go to watch this, and it was like, we just got Daredevil not being Daredevil in season such and
yeah.
such. How are we doing this again? I'm ready for some kung fu action, some beat 'em up. You know what I'm saying? We getting this. Get out. So you wait. Episode 2.
Now, Chill, I'll agree with that. Chill said because nothing's attached. But Daredevil was never attached. But we also never knew what the statistics for Daredevil was. That's also why I said that was a wrong decision. We never knew if people really liked Daredevil for real.
I think they were basing it off of, remember, they had a whole campaign for bringing Daredevil back. That's the only reason why
right.
Back. A lot of people was campaigning for it. So I'm not going to say it was the wrong move, but you're right. There was no Nielsen streaming data back when Netflix was putting all of these things. We were just going off of what Netflix was saying.
And I don't think Netflix is a reliable indicator either, because just like how Peacemaker was just randomly streaming on my TV, I think sometimes people will open Netflix, click on something, you accidentally fall into something. Does that mean that I'm now going to cancel my Netflix and follow Daredevil to Disney Plus?
Right.
Probably not. Like, it ain't that damn good. It was just here because I watched it because it was here. So,
but that goes.
They got some problems to figure all of this stuff out. This isn't just like a young men thing, especially the younger men. I wouldn't even be worried about them little niggas.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
Ain't they YNs? Lead them YNs where they at. Just cater to the millennial men and make sure those men pull their grandsons and their sons and bring them to the movie. And hopefully that becomes a tradition to roll down. But it's hard to get them if they're not interested. Make a Fortnite movie. Figure out what you got to do to make a Fortnite movie.
But
figure it out.
You gotta throw some. I hate to say it because I'm kind of against throwing things at the wall to see what stick. But when it comes
you got to.
Right, I was gonna say when it comes to that demographic, you got to just throw some things to see what's gonna stick, because.
And don't spend a lot of money doing it. That's the creative process. We ain't saying go make a $200 million movie. Get some of these creators, have this big meeting. Hey man, let's just see what we can work out with, and just go. And you're gonna fail until you find something that works. Like Minecraft worked. Who knows if a Minecraft 2 gonna work? Some of these things are just kind of like.
I haven't seen Minecraft.
Yeah.
But they made it it's now part of their history. You know.
Yeah.
Their upbringing, because they made it a thing. Went to the movie.
Right.
You know, they made it a thing. That's like me with kung fu movies. You know, I would go out in the yard and pick up a stick, act like I got a sword, or thing. You know,
yeah.
I'm a ninja, this, that, and the third. What is the pop culture thing for young men?
There isn't. They're once again, it's not. They don't listen to music. They're not really super deep into fashion. Like all of that used to be something we integrated into movies.
So now I gotta funnel it down.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I'm looking big picture. I gotta keep going. I gotta find the niche. Because that's the thing. Everything now is niche markets. Everything now is Marvel is all compassing, right? If you like comics, you probably just like Marvel comics. And you didn't like every superhero that Marvel put out, but if you saw that M, you was willing to buy. You know what I'm saying? If you was a DC fan, Superman, Batman, sure, that was the Holy Trinity. But if you like DC and you saw the little DC in the corner, you're like, let me see, does this, you know what I'm saying? How does this work? Is it with them, like you said, there is no pop cultural pinpoint moment that you can stick a finger on. So
you can't.
You got to niche it down, find whatever that niche is, and magnify it, and just go balls to the wall with that. If you're trying to get them, and if it's only 10, then appease those 10 and keep it moving. You see what I'm saying?
Or maybe we just too old. We don't know what it is. Maybe I call my nephew tomorrow and he tell me what the hot thing is.
Right.
The 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old boys are into.
Right. And or like you said, you call your nephew. The thing is, reason why we think it might be that is because it moves so fast. So the hot thing might only last a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 2 years at most. Because if you really think about it, He-Man didn't last that long. When I think about it as a kid, He-Man did not last that long. Now the mythos, you know what I'm saying? Like just me, the time because of how time, us being in the 80s, things, Power Rangers, the height of Power Rangers didn't last that long. It kept going. Hell, my dad liked Power Rangers. But he used to like watch it. I was like, why you like watching Power Rangers? Like, that isn't even your thing. But he used to, I mean, every Saturday morning he would watch
Kung Fu, karate. You know, that pulls over back from his childhood and Bruce Lee and stuff.
With kids, if gaming is why isn't there not a Zelda movie? I would be like, what's the biggest game?
Let me ask you this. Do we know what the box office was for the Ryan Reynolds movie that he made on Disney, or was that just like a Disney Plus movie where he was in like all the games and stuff like that?
Oh, what was that called? Let me see. Was it Mr. Nice Guy or something like that?
I started watching it. It seemed pretty good, but then I never finished it. But I'm like, oh, this is like cool for little kids. Free Guy. Thank you, Culture Made. Free Guy.
Yeah, Free Guy. I think that's what put him back in the good graces with studios. Was Free Guy. I don't know what it made. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Thanks, Q. Free Guy. Couldn't think of it off the top of my head. But that had like a lot of like, that was essentially a video game movie. Yeah. I wonder if the little kids watched it.
Remember Wreck-It Ralph, right?
Yeah. Wreck-It Ralph
was huge. They did 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Video games. I know it didn't work back then. The reason why it didn't work back then because it was brand new. Like when we got Mario and Street Fighter, and it's just hard to do back then with the budget of and the special effects and things. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now it's way easier.
Yeah.
Way easier to do. So I asked the question, why isn't a Zelda movie, a GTA movie, a Call of Duty movie? Why isn't that happening? Y'all talking about looking for IP? The IP slapping y'all in the face.
Yeah, it's there.
Slapping y'all in the face.
Who owns Grand Theft Auto? Like, why is there not a Grand Theft Auto movie? I don't know. Do I want to take my little nephew at 13 to see? I know he gonna end up sneaking playing the game. I was talking to I'm like, are you gonna let him play this? She say no, he gonna end up playing it. But yeah, there should be a Grand Theft Auto game. Should be Zelda. We should have what's another big game? Of course, Spider-Man. You know, they're making Miles Morales, so that's coming. Super Mario
is probably, you know what I'm saying, it's got to be the biggest video game franchise of history, right? And
Sonic does pretty good.
Sonic does good. Why? And it's not even a new untapped market. It's just a market that's there that you can capitalize off of until you really figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Because I'll show up for a video. I'm from the era of video games, so I'm gonna show up. But these kids really game. Like it wasn't a sport for us. It was, you know what I'm saying? And if I wanted to play with two people, I had to have a sibling in the house, or I had to invite my friend over to play. You know what I'm saying? They could just, hey, you there, bro? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And get going. So, yeah, tap into that video. Disney, whoever, Warner Brothers, video game IP.
Yeah, I think that should be a no-brainer. Like, why are y'all not doing video game IP? Why is this even a topic in an article? Why are y'all not doing video games IP?
What's the hottest? Y'all should go and let me see. What's the hottest video games IPs? Oh,
it's got to be Fortnite. Like for that demographic, yeah, Fortnite.
You go and you look like, and it's a lot of games on mobile that they play that ain't, you know what I'm saying, that's not mainstream. So they got to figure that out too.
Yeah. Anytime I'm talking to my nephew, he playing Fortnite, the Miles Morales Spider-Man game. Those are only two, really. But I know he got a lot, but those are the two that he's playing. Every time I call, what you doing? I'm playing Fortnite. What y'all do on there? Just build. Birds, right? Yeah, Angry Birds, yeah.
Because that was like the first game my son did. He get that tablet and he was on that Angry Birds. He knew exactly how to pick the app Angry Birds when he was a kid, when he was a baby, like out the womb, he was playing Angry. I was like, damn, dog, you like a game like that, huh?
Do they play Madden? Do they play 2K? Like, I know that's something for, once again, our demographic. Is the little kids playing Madden and 2K?
Yeah, I don't think they play it as much, but yeah, Madden and 2K is still a big thing.
Okay. She'll say he want HBO Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, but I don't think that's for the little kids. Once again, I don't think that's that Gen Z demographic that they trying to get. I think we're gonna go watch Grand Theft Auto.
Right. But only because they haven't, GTA 6 ain't came out.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it's been about 20 years since then. You know what I'm saying? Like, why haven't they come out with a Grand Theft, when GTA 6? Because
who owns that?
Rockstar.
Okay, you're right, Grand Theft Auto. Rockstar.
So, and these gaming companies is making hand over fist with these microtransactions.
Yeah, of course. So
it's a market. It's a market. Imagine coming out, you do Fortnite, you know what I'm saying, do a skin and all of these things now in conjunction with the movie that's coming out. So you buying this skin, you buying this weapon or this glider or whatever, and you playing it. All the
they got Fortnite toys? Next time when I go to Walmart, I'm gonna walk around the little boy aisle and see what is the kids into.
You can't do that because a lot of those toys you go to Walmart, a lot of them toys are nostalgia toys. Transformers, G.I. Joe. They got Fortnite and stuff, but Ninja Turtles. Like, these are all toys, because now toys the kids don't play with toys like I played with toys when I was young. So us as millennials are buying the toys to collect.
Yeah.
So I don't see no kid playing. I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I do not see that. Why would I do that when I put this little goggle on and I am him? See, you have skin. I'm really, you see what I'm saying? So you can't really base it off the toys because those toys are for grown people.
I don't know. Lead them young men where they at then. And all y'all executives just start to prepare for your exit in the next 10 years.
Get ready for that golden parachute. They
because leave them where they at. Because if you can't get them, you just can't get them. And I personally don't think making blow up movies and Armageddon and Bad Boy 10 is gonna get them kids out the house.
No. I was just saying that because boys do, So if it is a video game, i.e. Call of Duty, right? Because they have certain characters, Ghost,
right?
All of these. Let me make a Call of Duty movie featured around Ghost.
Yeah,
blowing up shit. It says Call of Duty, so they know it's Call of Duty. Don't do the Marvel situation. Give it the name, so they know what it is. They show up. It's this story. Oh shit! It's like the game. We getting a good storyline from it. They blowing up shit, killing people, holding people hostage. A boob pop out. You might see a nipple. You might not. All of that. You can do that with Link too. If Zelda and all of these, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's to me, it's there for the taking. You know what I'm saying? If Fortnite, I don't know who the character is in Fortnite.
Yeah.
But give that person a name, develop a story behind it, put it into the game of Fortnite, let them play with it for a little while. Movie time.
Yeah, and don't make it an expensive movie either.
Don't make it expensive.
Let's rock with about 40, 50 million. All you're doing is walking around building forts and blowing it up, and figure this stuff out, Disney. Now, dang.
I just saw chill wild.
Toys for Chrome.
But they sell that at Walmart too. It's a whole different aisle though. But they sell that at Walmart.
They better figure it out. Or just get ready to leave your job. That's it. That's all these.
Tina,
or not, or just leave them alone.
Right, concentrate.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, look, where my wallet at? Yeah, I'm ready to spend.
Yeah.
I'm ready to spend.
Leave them where they at. They don't want to come to the movies. They don't want to put on no clothes. They don't want to get the haircuts. They just want to wear Crocs and joggers and sweatshirts.
That's it. And in 98-degree weather, hoodies.
Yes.
Like, that's it.
Leave them school shooters where they at. That's where they at.
Leave them alone, boy. Leave them alone.
Oh, I gotta go, Blue. We done been on here for 3 hours trying to save the men, trying to get the men back in theaters. Men, start dating and taking y'all women back to the movies. You know, y'all younger men.
Communication is bad on both sides. That's the thing. They don't know how to communicate. So that won't happen because they don't know how to say, "Hey, I want to take you to the movies, girl," and the girl don't know how to accept it. They don't. Because the thing is, they both think everything is transaction. Hey, what am I getting? You finna get a good time. We finna go kick it and hang out. You're gonna get to know me. I'm gonna get to know you. We're gonna talk about my mama. You talk about your mama. You don't like my mama. How you don't like. We're gonna talk, have fun, maybe bond, maybe same mindset. Hey, where you going to college? You going, oh shit, I thought about going there, but I'm, you know what I'm saying? That's what it ain't about me spending money on you.
Yeah.
I think these kids are the reason why they don't care is because they too grown.
Oh, for sure. That's why I said there's two ends on the spectrum. You either don't talk to the people, or if you are going to take somebody out on a date, you or her have high expectations of, we got to do it big. We're not going to go like chill at the movies. If you going with me, we going here. We going to go do it. Let's just go to the movies.
Why does the high school girl know about Ruth Chris? Why do you
exactly. Exactly. You taking me to Ruth Chris in high school. Look at their proms. They go to prom in helicopters, man. This is new school, bro. This is new.
I know, but I'm like, the boy can't expect this dude who barely got a job, but you know what I'm saying, working wherever he's working at, to take you to Ruth Chris, girl.
Yeah. They don't go to the movies. And the movies are a luxury at this point. And I think they should lean into that. Lean into the movies being a luxury. Make it exclusive. Make it where only certain people can come in and more people will want to come.
There you go. That's that creative FOMO right there.
That's that FOMO. Make it exclusive.
Exclusive membership black card. Yeah. The AMC black card, and you
can't go into this theater. This theater is only for them. Certain people.
Colors only over here.
Do not blame it on Cardi B, Sexy Red, and City Girls. Women have been getting money since the 90s from these jokers, and these jokers have been. I ain't even gonna say the 90s. This has always been the culture of men and women. It's patriarchy. I got money. You fine.
It's sped up.
Spend the time.
It's sped up.
It's more in your face, is what I'll say. You know, when we was growing up, there was always Trina, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown. There was always these talks.
What I mean by sped up is, like I said, that girl expecting Ruth Chris.
Yes.
That's what I mean by sped. So it's an earlier age now.
Early adoption, because it's in their face now on TikTok. Right. They see it. It's like we used to walk by the TV and hear our mama with the Lil Kim video on, but okay, cool. I'm gonna go outside and ride my back. Once again, I'm going outside to play. I'm going outside to play. But now when you open your phone, Cardi B, TikTok, Sexy Red.
Some type of legislature they trying to do to separate, the but I'm like that. You can't put
y'all need to stop saying it. Look, everybody keeps saying you look like Corliss. Torian is like the third or fourth person I've said that I've seen say that. And you know what? That's not a bad person to be put up against. But Corliss, is it because he has a white beard? Like, I don't think they look too much alike.
Wait till all of this turn white, and then you can say that.
What you said they're about to pass some legislation to kind of limit.
I know. Well, you see what they're doing here in Florida with the phones, the kids. Like they basically trying to take all phones out of the classroom, and from grade.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you
in public schools.
Yeah,
no, I ain't got no kids.
That's probably why you ain't know, but they are trying to do the. I just think it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like this should have been a thing 10 years ago.
Yeah.
When y'all had the downtime during COVID, that's when y'all should have been like, you know what? When they come back, no damn phones, because we got to make up for some learning. You know what I mean? On a federal level, I don't even know how you. Like I said, that genie is out of the bottle. It ain't the toothpaste can't go back into it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hard.
And it's no different than what we went through. Remember when we was growing up, there was like, y'all done expose the kids to video games. It's violence in the games. We need to pull the games back. It's the same thing with these phones. These kids are getting exposed to more violence and more, sexuality earlier in ages. And it's hard that you got the parent has to be involved with that. Hey,
that's what I was about to say. When they started taking the power away from the parent, because at the end of that's not having the power to really. If everything that I do to my kid is considered abuse, if I yell at my kid, or if you're abusing him, and it's somebody, now I'm in jail because I'm just trying to keep my kid. You don't know my kid. My kid is a murderer. If I don't do that,
he's a murderer in training. If I don't get this,
if I don't do that. And now you're wondering why my kid just stole your whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to dissuade them, but you locked me up for dissuading. Now my kid is running amok. You know what I'm saying? So, when you take that power away, then that's what you get. And now that the power away, the parents are like, well, shit, if it's hands off, then it's hands off. Yeah, go ahead and watch that. Watch the phone, do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because who am I? I'm just the person who made you, but my power is gone, basically. You know what I'm saying? The black mama, the black daddy, you know what I'm saying? We talk about my mama. Not in my household. Let me call my mama a liar in my household.
Yeah.
You better say story. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't work like that no more.
Yeah.
My son, I had to step back for a minute. You said, what? Why I should reach over and what? Rephrase. And he was like, but you are lying.
I like that. I'm with it. I like that. I'm with the child. If you lying, you lying. Like, why are you mad at me because I'm saying you lying? No, that's an educated child to me. He's educated.
But there's a respectful way to say that I'm lying.
Why is that disrespectful if he said you lying?
Don't jump out the window, call me no more. In this house, I can change the truth.
Why is that disrespectful? He probably just learned what the word lie mean. That's the new vocabulary word. Why when I use the education I got now, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you better, because with education should not come ignorance. Just because you're educated don't mean you can't be ignorant. You better zip it up.
Man, shouldn't have been lying. I couldn't be your wife. I'm like, come here, because you should have been lying. Don't get mad at him because you lying.
Why you listen to my conversation? See, the thing is, why you all up in my mind? I'm talking to your mama. Why you nah?
He said, Dad, you over there lying? Nope. I'm with the child. Should have been over there lying to my mama.
Nope. Was she lying too? We lying to it. You ain't call her out.
Nope. My mama don't never lie. It be my lying ass daddy. Jesus Christ.
I knew it'd be a good show with you on here.
Yeah. Next time, let me know ahead of time so we can be a little organized. I think I'm gonna go get me a new microphone tomorrow. What kind of mic you got?
I bought this off Amazon just because I like the way it looked. I don't even. It's a.
Is it a USB mic or are you plugged into like a?
It's a. I don't do USB.
So what are you plugged into?
I got a. I used to have a. I still got it. Music studio. So all my stuff is like reused.
Oh, okay.
So, but this is. I did buy a thing for podcasting. It's basically a mixing board. That's all it is.
Okay, mixing board.
It's XLR plugged into it. USB is unreliable to me. You know what I'm saying? Because if the computer don't recognize it, then you don't.
Yeah, you out of gas. Yeah.
So,
so you run your mic through your mixing board, and then you run. How do you get the? Is the mixing board running to the computer?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll figure it out, child.
So. Because your mic just run your mic directly into your computer, right?
Yeah, I just got a little Yeti hooked up right into the computer.
And then, I had when I was doing when I first started doing podcasts, I had the little white snowball Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked fine. I don't have no. It's just I'm so used to a XLR. I plug it in, and it works. So I'm just used to that analog style. That digital stuff,
old school.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, USB is just unreliable. Think about it. How many charges have you gone through with your phone? It don't charge. It don't do this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like that just lets me know USB is just unreliable.
Got it. Somebody's Culture May, how are you? Culture May said that's why I call him OG. I can smell the money. He's an OG. Look, Chill say we need to get OG out of our vocabulary. He said he don't like it. Chill say we need to stop that. Negative stereotype. Means gangster.
I'm not rocking Chill. I was born in 83, Chill.
Chill said somebody said something to him and he didn't like it. Something about replay game. He said somebody said with the replay game. Say Chill said I don't like nothing about it. Because why am I in the gang?
Chill. I am an OG. I'm 83. I grew up during the crack epidemic and gang banging and all of that. So Chill
say it all need to be erased. Throw it away. Put it in trash.
I'm gonna tell you this, Chill. I'm from an era where I could differentiate. You know what I'm saying? Code switch, if you will. I know where. You know what I'm saying? I think that's another thing too. I think they don't know. It's one switch. And I feel it. And no disrespect to Chill, but I just think Chill is one switch. You know what I'm saying? So everything is black and white. I'm from an era where everything ain't black and white. We sat down, we talked about it, we fought. You know what I'm saying? And then we went our separate ways, or we kicked it the next day. After I whooped his ass, or he might have won. We kicked it the next day. Played basketball, ended up being the best of friends. These kids nowadays, and I don't want to call Chill a kid, but it's just one way. Either I like you or I don't. And I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna try to like you. I'm not gonna be your friend. After we get into it, that is it. And if it's Chill is like anything negative when it comes to black. And it's like, no, Chill, we gotta embrace this shit, man. It's mine to thug, gangster, OG. Now in the wrong room.
Yeah, then we don't do that. We don't do that everywhere, Chill. We don't do that everywhere.
This is a safe space here. This is a safe space.
We don't do that everywhere, Chill. Now,
call me OG,
yeah,
call me Unc.
Yeah, because if I go to work and somebody say, "What's up, gang?" Excuse me, who are you talking to?
This is.
We're cool like that.
I might go to HR because they're.
Yeah, I might go to HR. Definitely sending an email. Yep.
You see what I'm saying? But here, no, OG gang. Because why even have a culture if you can't use it? Why have a coach you can't use?
Yep. And that is why me and Tyler did not meet up last week. Maybe we're gonna meet up tomorrow. That's why I wanted to talk to Tyler again, because I'm like, some of this stuff is like into my game. Chill, we do it with love because we you are a little brother, so we just want to let you see how we see it from our point of view. But some of this stuff, like some things, and it's not pertaining to you per se, Chill, but some of the stuff, like it's respectability politics, and some of it's kind of anti-black. And I'm not saying like this is something that all black people experience, but it's kind of like you don't need to do that. Don't do that, because if you do that, then those other people are going to see you as bad. They already see me as bad. I tried it. I really tried to be an upstanding, like, it don't matter. Y'all going to see me how you want to see me.
If you want to be accepted, they got to accept you for who you are and what you, that's it. I don't want to be accepted for
my code that I got to switch to put on for you.
I want you to know that, you know what I'm saying? Grew up gang banging. I know about crack. Matter of fact, you want to know the recipe to crack? I can teach it to you. Like, I want you to accept me for all of that. And I can fix a plane. I can do this. I can, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I can do all of that. But the same way I accept the white person or whoever this other culture is for who they are, they should be able to accept me the same way. So now.
And now, one thing I will say, I do have to get the N word out of my vocabulary, but I will never say YN. Now that's something I don't believe in, and it's because I have such a like. Right, yeah. I don't like that because I'm so like, I love kids so much. I feel like when you put that title on a kid, you're not even giving them enough time to even like figure out who they are and what they want to do. So that's one thing I do not say. I don't use YN now. I try not to. I don't even use that plainly, like somebody, oh, these YNs. No, don't do that to them, because that's like too bad of a negative connotation, and you really putting them in a box. And just because of the way they look or they talk or you don't know what them kids about. I don't like that when you get to messing with kids. Don't mess with the kids. But the OGs, they're gonna be OGs.
Yeah. Oh, and OG, like, that's the look. I'm an OG, man.
Chill said it mean old gangster, and black people should not be gangsters. It's negative.
What's wrong being a gangster?
Chill say he gonna go into his chat and block the word replay gang. Don't associate him with no gang.
Chill, you know what gang is just two or more people.
Chill say that's gangster. That comes from gangster.
Gang is just two or more people. It's okay. Being part of a gang is okay. It's okay to be a part of a gang. The biggest gang, NYPD. Is it okay to be a part of the NYPD?
Oh, brother, chill. Brother, chill. Brother, chill.
I'm OG, man. Look, I earned, the thing is I earned these gray hairs. I could not be here, Chill. I could have been taken out the game a long time ago. So being called OG, yeah, you can call me OG. I survived. I made it out here. Living good, family, you know what I'm saying? Eating good, money coming in. Yes. I survived. Because I could be right there in them Albany, Georgia streets, buried underneath those Albany, Georgia streets.
Yeah. Tina setting you up. She begins with chill. What did I tell y'all 2 hours ago? One thing I don't like is a liar. And one thing I'm not is a liar. Now, don't get up here and say that I'm lying. Is that what you saying?
But the thing, you know what though, Chill? Tina could say that to me because we know you, Chill.
Now don't say I'm lying now, because I know what I heard out my own ears. with love, brother, Chill.
It's with love, and if she was saying something egregious or disrespectful, I would take up for you. I'll take it for anybody who's being talked down about it. And I don't think Tina ain't saying it to be disrespectful. It's all love, man. You know we love.
Yeah, it's not being disrespectful. I just saw you in the chat.
Florida up north, man.
And I think Chill brought it up. You said something about being in the gang or something. But yeah, Chill. It's just love. Yeah, he's we need to go get Chill. We need to all, when Doomsday come out, we need to all meet up together. We need to get Chill, bring him to Florida and stay for a week. We need to take him through the whole state of Florida. Yeah. Start from Jacksonville and go to the bottom.
Let him see. You need to see And you need to go stay with like all the aunties and grandmas
Yes.
and and just kick it and just hang out.
I don't think Chill will come. Somebody talking about Chill need to come to America. Chill should come. Chill, I got a guest room. You can stay at my house too.
Come over here. I got to come on, Chill. I'll take you right through these Duval streets. Come on. Right to the north side. Let me show you. You advocate for black a lot. Let me show you what you advocating for.
Ray said he gonna be ready to go. No, you're not leaving now. No, you staying. We going on a whole road trip. Chill needs to Alabama. We're gonna take an Alabama too.
Yeah, we all antebellum South. We just gonna hit all of it. The antebellum South, all of it. Every plantation, and we're gonna stop at every plantation. All of it.
Lauren said, "I might do it. My wife will do his dress for free." I'll say, "Listen, can you hook my boy up? You ain't even got. Don't even charge him. Just get him right.
Grill.
Yeah, get him a grill.
She'll gonna go back, dreads, grill, and a dunk, heading back up there.
We love you, brother Chill. We love you, brother Chill. No disrespect. We just be playing
downtown. Let him fish in the Mississippi, get his feet dirty, eat some crawfish, like all of that. Good seafood boiled down this way. All of that.
Take him to some old slave houses.
Let him see a proper shotgun house. Let me show you. Look, Chill. This was where my grandma and my granddaddy used to stay at, right over here. See straight through the house, from the front door to the back door. You see that?
No AC, no
AC, nothing. Come on, Lou. Let me show you.
Little 1 bedroom, 6-7 people in there.
Yep. Let me show you. You see that TV right there? That TV ain't worked. It's furniture now, Chill. See that TV? That floor model TV? It is furniture now. Got a TV on top of the TV. That is.
Oh, brother Chill. Yeah, Chill. We can't get rid of the word gang now. I think we got to keep gang. I don't think I ever go on like New Rock Stars and say like some of my Ebonics terms, because you can't let everybody in because people start getting too comfortable. But yeah, with our family, our little family we have here.
Canadians. What he said? Canadianism.
Canada isn't that foreign.
Oh no, I know y'all. Y'all are y'all not foreign, like as far as to America, like, but y'all are foreign to black folks. I'm gonna just tell you this right now, because the black up there, all the black Canadians that I know, and I'm not taking, you know what I'm saying, y'all black and you know what I'm saying, come from the same how we come from, but the upbringing is way different than being black in the South, because most black folks in America migrated from the South. You know what I'm saying? And when you're dealing with me and Tina, we come from the South.
Yeah, the South.
East South.
And it's really not even a Canadian thing. I think like a lot, like my family in Miami is different than my Georgia family. Like it's just black people are just different, but it's some things that's just kind of the same. We just, especially being in the South, some things are just kind of cultural.
Yeah, culture.
Some things just cultural.
Like Coach said, y'all had way more peace than we expected. We ran away from the South to come up there with y'all. That's how you know it's different. If we can come, as soon as we cross that border, we good. And kicked it, had fun. I heard Nova Scotia is a big black, just a big black population in Nova Scotia. Did you know that, Tina?
I didn't know that.
That's where they ran to. That's where the Underground Railroad dropped them off at.
Nova Scotia.
That's
okay.
Crazy. I was like, Nova Scotia. Why Nova? But yeah, big black population up there, man. But yeah. It's different. It's a lot we had to endure, because everybody couldn't run away. Everybody couldn't you know, for the majority of people just endured and came out on the other end. So a lot of that gets passed down. That is now culture. That is now who we are and what we are. You know what I'm saying? So Canada, y'all kind of like the new blacks. Yeah.
Canada, the new blacks. It's crazy.
New black.
The new ass is crazy. But chill, come on to the South and meet your Southern cousins. Good brother. Come on to the South.
Come kick it with your OG, man.
Start in Canada, pick up Dre and Darius and Marcus and everybody, and y'all land down here in the South.
Yeah. Oh, y'all got the floor model TV up there too, chill.
Oh man.
Man, let's wrap it up. I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Had a good time talking with my dear sister Tina. Y'all go follow her. Matter of fact, what you got coming up?
I got a Spider-Man video coming. I might upload it tomorrow. Gonna talk about all the Spider-Man news with all the new castings, the rumors. So that's what I'll be uploading next.
You think about these leaks. He said this was the first. What Tom Holland said? This is the first time I've seen fans upset. I was like, Marvel trying to distract the hell out of us, boy. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, they let Spider-Man run free, but over Nightcrawler can't even film with nobody. Like,
no,
locked down. But Spider-Man is all over the place, taking pictures with fans and releasing leaks and stuff. I'm like, oh.
I don't know. I'm gonna trust Destin Daniel Cretton. I like him. I think he's gonna get the job done. We'll see. I'll be there.
I think he'll get the job done.
It sounds like a lot, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what this movie is about. I have no idea what this movie is about. I have no idea what Doomsday is about. I don't know what that movie is about. Every day it seems like it's a different movie.
Yeah.
I don't think they know what Doomsday is about.
It is a different movie every day. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no script.
We went from Doom trying to get the Loki to bust the timelines up so he can have the only timeline to Doom trying to save all the timelines, but he got to go back because Steve wanted to. Y'all get it together. Y'all just get it together.
Steve knocking boots is the reason we getting Doom.
I don't like this. Is why they shouldn't have brought the Russos back. Because now y'all trying to go back and retcon and change things and try to connect this to that, and this is. I'm gonna trust that y'all gonna do the right thing, but it's a lot going on. Okay, it's a lot.
Is my boy Thanos gonna show up?
Hey, Josh Brolin said y'all call me, I'll be there. I will bring everybody back. Bring them all back.
They gotta stop. No, this is the reason why y'all won't leave it alone. Reason why y'all can't go for it because y'all won't leave it alone. Like
Culture May, who called out DeMaio? Blue.
No one is calling him out on his BS. Probably my video.
My brother Bo just chill. That's all. Just stop.
He won't, man.
Just chill.
He gonna get his Emmy tickets. He gonna get his tickets to the Emmy somehow. He going. Because this all started from the Emmys. We wouldn't hear nothing from. See, just go back to what I was saying. Just pay these people these $50,000 and give them their little tickets, and they'll go away.
Take care of your people.
This all started because he didn't make it to the Emmys. We wouldn't know nothing about no gay picture floating around or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's take care of your people, man.
Go hang out.
No, not for a week. 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 Because I would kick it with Bo. Bo be down here sometimes. I told him when he win his lawsuit, we're gonna go have lunch. But
he ain't winning.
I have a lot of friends like Bo who just they just won't stop talking, and sometimes you just got to stop and just chill for a bit.
Him and James Gunn should do a podcast.
Oh baby. Oh baby.
They should do a podcast together.
The stuff that would come out.
Or just a live tweeting session together. Just, you know what I'm saying?
It's going down when X97 come out season 2. Yeah. He gonna light them up.
Nope.
They getting it.
I think they're gonna be done paid Bo off or whatever. He's not gonna win in court, but I think they're settling.
I think they should. I think you just should. Just do it. Just pay them. Just pay him. Just Y'all got too much money to be floating around. Just pay him and just let him go on by this way.
I don't think they're gonna want the slander when season 2 of X-Men 97 come out.
I don't think he'll sign an NDA. That might be his stipulation. He might, because where does the NDA stop? This is where the problem began. Are y'all telling me that I can never talk about X-Men ever for the rest of my life? That's a crazy thing to make someone sign.
But I don't. If
that's crazy.
Case, that is crazy. Because why wouldn't I be able to talk about this? It's a publicly traded thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are publicly traded, Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Or Disney, I should say. So
yeah.
Why would I not be able to talk about on some fan shit? I'm still voting.
Yeah, I'm still a fan. So if you cut me a check for $5 million, if X97 season 2 come out, if it ain't good, I'm finna. Yeah, I still want to talk trash. I still want to get on my YouTube page like Tina and Blue and say what I like and don't like. I don't feel like y'all should be able to restrict me just because I was a former writer.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Lawrence, he not on it. He should be free to talk about whatever he wants. When you took my writing credits off, it's now fair game now. I didn't work on it. And NDAs can be ever how long they want them to be, Lawrence. They can be 2 years. They could be 50.
And I'm going to tell you this too. NDAs is just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's just because what they're going to sue him for?
They can sue him for breach of NDA. Breach of not. I just signed the NDA the other day. They can sue you. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna get too much.
That's what I'm saying. NDAs don't work, and I don't know if Bo got money, but NDAs don't work on poor people. I saw a lawyer. I saw a couple of lawyers say this. They was like, "Oh, well, why such and such won't just get an NDA? Because if that girl breaks that NDA, he gonna sue them for what? And get what? Breach of, she broke the NDA and you know what I'm saying? Now, if it's like the other way around, I can, you know what I'm saying, then it works. But as a poor person, I'll break that NDA all day long. You ain't get nothing from me. I ain't got shit. Oh, well, your future earnings. Okay. Well, I'm finna Tasha K this shit. This shit finna go straight on over the Seychelles or wherever. You know what I'm saying? Like, nope. I'm broke. I'm poor. I'm what you gonna get my SSI check or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, NDAs really don't mean nothing. But I think Bo will talk about it anyway, just because Bo is
maybe he wants his cause of termination kept secret. I mean, but see, when you get terminated, it's usually very blanket. Like they'll just say like violation of company policy. They may not go into like the details of what you did to violate.
But that's what we was trying to explain to Chill the other day, because Chill always brings up, they say egregious. Yeah, that's the blanket. It's egregious is just they did something to violate whatever the terms of that he signed. So that's egregious on his end. Egregious don't mean big or small. It's just he did something wrong. It's you know what I'm saying? So that's a blank. I'm firing him. It's gonna be blank. Like when you get fired from whatever job, they don't need to go into detail. They just
it's just usually very blanket. It's
because why? You know what I'm saying? Like what? And even if whether I got a paper trail or I don't, I hit you with a blanket. You walk. You take whatever you know what I'm saying we give you, or you don't. I don't have to make no more statements about it. And if I do, I'm gonna say, we fired him for
violation of company policy.
Company policy or whatever. It ain't got.
That's it.
I don't have to go into detail. Yeah, he was in there rubbing on Kathy's leg when, like, no, he violated company policy.
Yeah,
that's it. Egregious, and it was egregious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't got to be.
It was egregious.
Because Chill was on that egregious. He was heartbroken. Egregious. I'm like, that really don't mean nothing. I mean, don't mean nothing. But
there you go, pay that man. Go ahead, wrap it up. So me and Bo can have us a good old lunch once he get that paycheck.
Bo will not give me the Bo. come on over to Blues House, man. Me, Tina, we over here. Come on.
I want no parts of it.
Come on. Come on. I want
I
all
want
the
no
smoke.
parts of it.
Come on. Let's talk about this, man. What's going on?
Keep me
I got
up out
questions.
of it.
But see, the thing is, I think I can toe the line around the legal issues because my questions ain't the legal stuff. My stuff is, Bo, what the hell you was thinking? Like, what's up here, Bo? I just want to know what's up there. That's it. Because
Lawrence, I don't know if he's gonna win per se, but if I am Disney and he's causing this much of ruckus, I would pay him to go away. Just because I just want you to go away.
right. Yeah. Now I do agree with that. I think it's a lot of people, it ain't about guilt. It's just, let me pay this. It's like a gnat. He's just buzzing around, causing it. Man, what can we do to just pay him, make him sit down somewhere? Because now if he come back, now it's really an issue if he come back. So we paid him, we gave him what he wanted. Now we can really release the fucking cracking on his ass if he comes back. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Because I know that's both. So let me pause. He might be into the cracking. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, pay him, get him out of here, or bring him back on board on the
Yeah, pay him, let him get. And this is what I think they should do with X-Men. I don't think they should let this guy control the whole X-Men franchise. I think they should. Okay, if you're gonna do the main X-Men, cool. Let another director do like the villains. Let have multiple X-Men projects going on where we can. And maybe put him over there somewhere. What's Magneto's team? Why am I going blank tonight?
Brotherhood.
No, not the evil mutant. Brotherhood of Mutants. Give somebody a Brotherhood of Mutants story. Make maybe another one and let him go over there work on one of them projects. I don't think they should let Jake Schreier like have the whole X-Men gauntlet to himself. I think that's a horrible idea. I don't think he's a great director.
Oh, he did. What all did he do? Just
Thunderbolts,
right?
Thunderbolts. And Thunderbolts wasn't bad, but it wasn't like this is the guy I need to do X-Men.
well, I think Marvel has ran out of options.
You can't never run out of options. It's always somebody who will do a movie.
meaning this. He just did it. Nobody else is not. Like, I don't think anybody's knocking on Marvel's door the way it was. I think it was like, I'll direct the company. Because the thing is, I think the writing is on the wall. Hollywood is talking now. That's
yeah, for sure.
And I ain't even talking about the brand. I'm talking about the work environment. I think.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm a director. Especially, a lot of these directors are real creative people.
Mm-hmm.
I need a huge sandbox to play in, and Feige like, yeah, man, you see that little patch of sand over there? That's you. I can't do nothing with that. Yeah, but the budget is big. I still can't do nothing with this smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to be able to move, come up with my own things. And I believe a lot of people read Marvel. A lot of people grew up on it.
Mm-hmm.
So now you want me to go against my better judgment to kind of destroy this character that I like. So it's like, I don't think anybody's knocking on Feige's door, Marvel's door, Disney, whoever, to say, hey man, got any of that X-Men I could direct? I just don't think anybody's doing that because it's other better games in town.
Yeah.
Look at Coogler. Everybody just saw Coogler do with Center. Oh man, Warner. Hey, look, man. I got this movie about a shark, right? And when you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got this movie about the shark, and it comes on land, and then it gets wheels, and people could drive the shark and all of this. Let's go, Warner. You know what I'm saying? These directors and these writers and all these, they want to come up with original stuff so they can have their name attached to it, make money later on. And have the freedom to be able to work with whoever and whatever, and not be tied down by, I just worked on this film for 6 months, 8 months. Now I got to do another 3 months of reshoots.
Yeah.
Y'all calling me back in me and the wife on the boat on the Amalfi Coast. Don't worry, we sending the helicopter to come and get you.
We're gonna put y'all in the Ritz. Get on the jet. We'll put y'all in the Ritz Carlton.
No, you're not. Like, you've been planning this shit for the past. No, you're not gonna. Nah.
So yeah, I think they should pay him off, bring my boy back, put him on Brotherhood of Mutants. Yeah, that's what I think. And I think he'll be good. I think he'll be straight.
They gonna put Bo in the basement if they bring him. Right in the basement.
And he gonna come out. This is not what I was promised in my lawsuit. They told me that I would have a prominent X-Men role as an executive producer and writer and director.
They're gonna
don't do my boy like that.
Go down to the basement and see if Bo finished those 5 pages of the script that we need to get to the Nightcrawler guy.
Oh, I gotta go, y'all. We've been on here too long.
Man, we out. I appreciate everybody, man. We are out. Tina, I appreciate it, man. I love you. Appreciate it for coming on.
Thank y'all.
Everybody who contributed. Tina, I think you won the super chat battle.
What? There was a super chat battle?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Oh, I'm gonna say it's a battle for super chats. This goes to show y'all don't stream. I don't know nothing about it.
Reason I was saying that, I was saying because they love you out here, Tina.
Oh,
So you should
I appreciate y'all.
You should stream more often.
You know, I feel like you have to be really talented to stream, and I don't think that's just my thing. I don't think I'm quick enough on my thoughts to get it out. Like all y'all who do this is y'all thing. I might do it one day though.
Hey, I think you can do it, Tina. You quick.
Yeah.
You quick. Maybe you need somebody to bounce off of.
That might be it. But I be seeing some people like stream by themselves. I'd be like, man, y'all are really good just talking to yourself. It's only like 2 people here. As soon as I seen only 2 people here, I'm leaving. So y'all ain't coming. Bye. I'm finna go.
I used to be like that, but I'm like, okay, I got 2 people. I'm finna go. Because what I've been learning, 2 turning the forefront, 4
right?
Turning to 10 turn. You know what I'm saying? Because as you go, YouTube will try to push it out. The bad thing is it's not us. It's YouTube.
Yeah. It's the algorithm.
They not pushing. You got all these. I got 8,000 followers, Tina. Why I don't have 8,000? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What is going on? But it is what it is.
It's the game. We do it for the community. This little community that we build of 200-300 people, the same people who be commenting on my videos. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all my dogs.
Yep. I appreciate all of them, man. So I do it for them. But 4 hours later, we out.
Bye, y'all.
This concludes today's broadcast from Blues News. We hope you enjoyed tonight's programming and the time we've shared together.
Right. Always be about being authentic. Drop like that. Drop to what it was March, so that we added to the slate on the strength of an exception.
So I think it's confident. I think that
Blues News is dedicated to bringing you the very best in pop culture, music, and conversation, serving viewers everywhere, every day. On behalf of our staff and crew, we thank you for watching. We'll return tomorrow with more entertainment, insight, and fun for the whole house gang. Good night and good luck.